Good rising, T Rose. Good rising, beautiful soul. How are you? What's up? What's good? What's going on? Sending you all love. Oh, thank you so much. And positive vibes and blessings to you as well. I am good. Thank you so much. I am. My children are outside playing with the water balloons, the bubbles. So they having a good time. So mama's having a good time. They want me to go to Walmart later. They want to go spend some of mama's money. So we're gonna go have to go Walmart. You know, they got they got this new kitty that they want to spoil. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So I wanted to jump on. I don't have the time to set aside to look at the new love that's coming towards you, but that is coming soon. So definitely keep your ears and eyes peeled for that. But I did have enough time to see what you needed to know right now as it pertains to your next 48 hours. So let's jump in with that. Thank you all for smashing the thumbs up button. Good rising, easy baby. What's up, baby? Let's get it. Let's jump in. We're going to start with Aries and work our way all the way around to Pisces and see what you're needing to know at this time. Guys, I want to take a second to remind you all that our love readings, they are on sale. If you purchase the love reading on Wednesday, you should be done. They should be loaded and emails should be out no later than, like you should have your emails out no later than 1 o'clock, okay? And if you notice that you don't have yours, then check your email because there's an email waiting for you. But y'all definitely use that Love 50 for 50% off of the love readings right now. That does knock it down to like $20. Pretty nice. So take advantage of that while the supply is lasting. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in for Aries at 323. All right, Spirit. What is it that the Aries Collective needs to know right now? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Yes. How them babies doing? Them babies is good. They out there living their best life, honey. Hey, Devante. Hey, how are you? I know that's right. I hope they do too, baby. Yes, I hope they do too. And guys, remember, I don't know how, if you're looking for a free question right now, what I'm kind of doing is if you have a purple crown by your name at the end of the live and you're still active, I will answer a free question for you, okay? So Aries, straight out the gate, we have loyal heart and yin stepping in. So it does look like that what you need to know right now is that love is on the board for you. But Spirit needs you to get in your receiving energy. This is something that you're meant to receive. You don't necessarily have to go after this and chase after this. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what this is. How is this showing up for Aries? Hey, how is this showing up for Aries? Go on, Pookie Tookie. Aries, are you getting a new opportunity in love? A very tangible opportunity? Yes. Oh, wow. Ooh. And we got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that definitely is going to be very passionate. Ooh, look at that. It has potential. You have potential to have victory and success inside of this very tangible love opportunity. Spirit is saying this is definitely someone that is loyal. It looks like this person is about to, you can ready to, like someone's getting ready to fall in your lap. My dad, he's a Leo. There was this Leo that my sister used to date, rest in peace. My dad told him, he said one time he had got this one young lady, and my sister's ex-boyfriend told my daddy, he said, I don't know, it just kind of fell in my lap. My dad was like, shit, I'd have got up and shook him right on off. This is not one that you're going to want to shake off. This is one that you're going to be like, oh, shit. Now, Key, this fell in my lap. It's a loyal one. It's a loyal one, and you don't have to go out here chasing after that one. So this is nice. Let's see. The Six of Wands. Ooh, this person is going to recognize you, admire you. You guys are going to look beautiful together. The Eight of Wands. This is going to move fast too. The King of Swords. Okay, so I have to be honest with you, Aries. This person may be a little bit this situation, if you're not careful, I do feel like that, believe it or not, Aries do, like the Aries collective, they big babies, okay? It's like even though they're like the ruler of war and all of that, there's still that love. Their Aries is a big ass love bug, right? So I feel like that this person that is coming towards you, I do feel like that this is someone very loyal. This is a very tangible opportunity. You okay? Okay. When y'all take, yes, it was. Do not just leave those wet clothes piled up in the bathroom. Keep it down. I am working. And that means stop letting my door slam. Because if you do it one more time, you're going to beat whatever side you want. When it slams, you're stuck on that side. Okay? All right, y'all. Sorry about that, Aries, but I'm really not, honey. I'm a mama first, and honey, ain't a damn thing about tarot going to make me put them on the back burner. Okay? Anyways, so I do feel like that this person may not be as, like, they may kind of leave you wanting more when it comes to that emotional aspect, okay? But it's not because the emotions aren't there. It's just this. It's definitely someone very head over heart. Okay, I have to be honest with you, Aries. What you need to know right now as it pertains to your next 48 hours is it does look like that there is a very tangible opportunity coming your way. This is someone that is very loyal, but this is not someone that is going to put on a grand display of emotions for you. And I do feel like that is going to raise some red flags for you and kind of cause you to just only view it as this passionate, having fun thing, okay? And so I do feel like that there is potential for you to sabotage this here situation if you're not mindful, just because of how emotionally reserved this person is. Yeah, the King of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords in the Six of Cups. Aries is getting ready to be like, oh yeah, nah, shit, I've been down this road before. I'd be damned. Yeah, with the lover, with the Hierophant represents that learned lesson energy. So it's like Aries is gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, I've been down this road before. I ain't gone too much to commit to this. I'm still gonna be this adventurous. And so that may kind of cause you to kind of like sabotage this here situation, but it does look like that this is actually someone that has a loyal heart, and this person is really here to give you some sort of recognition and reward, and to see this situation move forward with you. What makes this person, like, why do they exhibit the King of Swords? What is that? The High Priestess. This is someone. This is Three of Swords. This person has been brokenhearted before. But most importantly, this person is definitely one of, like, the reserved. That's the best I can tell you. This is definitely someone that is quite reserved. And this is someone that likes to kind of like feel people out at first. Because I do feel like that once they're in, they're in. So, in the next 48 hours, I do see you running across, it could be, I know I'm saying 48 hours, but there could be something very significant with the number 8 here, okay? So it could be 8 days, or it could happen in the 8th month, which we're currently in. But there's something about 8 here. This could happen in the next 3 days. But Spirit is wanting you to be mindful to not allow some sort of past experience to rob you of this present experience, especially when like the purpose of that past experience was to extract a gem. This is the perfect opportunity to apply that lesson here. So this could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Pisces. Take it as it resonates, Aries. But there's definitely a new, passionate, tangible opportunity. And this person is like, they're loyal. Once they commit, they're committed. All right, Spirit. Let's see. Let's move on to Taurus. What's up, Liz 983? I know that's right. T Rose said, I'm claiming this. Yes. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's move in for Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? So let's jump in and see what it is that you need to know right now at this moment. Taurus, these are general messages, but you know that. So please just take what resonates and check the rest for someone else. Taurus, I want to take a second to let you all know that we do have a coupon code for the love readings, Love50. It does get you 50% off of the readings, off the love reading. You know what, Taurus? I keep on forgetting to do this. I'm going to take a second and get you the link right now. I'm going to pin the link to that love reading in the chat box. And I would lie and say that I was going to re-timestamp Taurus, but y'all's timestamp was 12/15. That's my birthday, y'all. So y'all are kind of just like, we gonna deal with it. We gonna roll with it. And if anybody thinks that they're gonna change the timestamp in the comments, well, I'm just childish enough to change that too, okay? Because I really do be childish. There it goes. So let me pin that comment there. What's up, y'all? So that pinned comment right there, that is the link to the love readings. And you won't even have to put the coupon code in. But if you go over there and you just shop around, don't forget to use Love50 at checkout. Let's jump in for Taurus and see what it is that you need to know right now. Hello, Crystal. What's up, Spike Gunner? What's up, y'all? Good rising. Yes, you caught me live, Crystal. What's up, baby? All right, Taurus, let's see. What is it that you need to know right now? And how can I show up and be a friend for you? Taurus, I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. We have Go the Distance. So Spirit is wanting you to really take a second and look at a situation before you just throw your hands up. You don't want to quit right before you're at the finish line. Let me see what's going on here. We have community here. Yeah, there's definitely an unfinished symphony within some sort of community of yours. And Spirit is wanting you to, if this says it says to be fair. If you can be fair, it does give you some sort of leg up. This is, whatever this is for you, Taurus, it is the building blocks for you to receive some sort of fated blessing, but it does require you to come to the edge. And right now I'm looking at a Taurus that is kind of torn in between the two, because it's like, yeah, Kiana, I hear what you're saying, but this, and that. Spirit is like, I need you to clean that shit up, because you're allowing that shit to distract you from what's really going on. Uh-oh. Let me see, Taurus, what's going on for you? How is this showing up for Taurus in the next 48 hours? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. I also want to let you all know that if there is a purple tag by your name at the end of this live, I will answer a free question. Okay. Ooh, the Two of Wands. This is some sort of plans. Spirit is definitely wanting you to stick to some plans that you have been, like you have had something in the works here. Spirit is wanting you to stick to those plans. Now, the thing that I love about the Two of Wands is that's that energy of making plans and then taking actions on it, understanding that like you're going to need to be flexible during this season, because even though I'm planning for this, the elements, the environment changes the moment that I take my very next step. And because I understand that, I'm not so rigid and stuck on what I just planned out. I understand that the elements will change, and so must I. Okay. So there's something about that, but there's something about when you like you're about to hit something and be like, fuck it, I'm just done. Spirit is saying, don't do that. Ooh, because it's about to, like, there's some sort of revitalized spark. There's a new pathway that is about to show itself as the solution. The Devil card here, I do feel like that you are quite obsessive and controlling with how this thing is supposed to come into fruition. Spirit does need the Taurus collective one to slow down. Let me slow down because I just heard that. So Taurus, you may just need to slow down. The way that you expect this to come out, the timing of all of that, you may just need to slow down. And I also feel like that intuitively, aside from my message, I feel like that Taurus, there's this energy of becoming very controlling over the way that these certain plans come into fruition. So there's a cloud right here. It kind of looks like a teddy bear. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, see, and that's that flexibility and and it's in the challenge. It is in the challenge position. So there is some sort of need to be flexible inside of this situation. And I think that the opportunity is for you to see where you can detach from the expectation in order to actually bring it into fruition. Let's just say that this isn't necessarily a relationship or anything like that. Let's just say that you've been writing a book, Taurus, and you're trying to figure out on how to close up the last 2 chapters of this book. But because you know that, like, before you sat down, you had already attached yourself to the ending of some sort of running off into the sunset, getting married on the beach vibe is how you wanted to end the book. The natural development of the book has taken the ending somewhere else. But because the natural flow of the book has taken the ending this direction, you're viewing that as a blockage. There's now a creator's block. You don't know what to do with that energy over there. Spirit is saying that the reason that is because you're still determined to have it end this way. Release control and watch it just all begin to make sense. Look, the Six of Pentacles. This is your advice. Let me see, why is we so dark? That's a little bit better. It's gonna get hot in here now, though. But can you push the door up just a little bit for mommy?
Yeah. I'm glad I came up here.
I am glad you came up here. A little bit, just, yeah, it'll work. It'll work. At this point, I mean, they're not here to see me. Okay, so with the Six of Pentacles being in your advice position, this is really about the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. So if we're going to stay on the lines of writer's block and creativity and stuff like that, just for the sake of this message, you know, I guess the example that's coming through here is that when we do find ourselves in a stuck place when we're writers, it really is surrendering to the flow that actually helps us maneuver that blockage. And now Spirit is saying, now it's time to return the favor. Okay. So you use flow when it's like, I know where I'm going. I got a little hard spot. Okay, cool. Now Spirit is saying it's time to use that in the reverse. Flow already knows the ending of your story. Flow already knows the ending of your story. Flow is asking you to surrender control over your pen and watch and trust where this is going. That's what is needed in order for you to work this situation out. Because I have to be honest with you, the 6 and the 2 right beside each other, that's 8. The 8 of Pentacles is a very workable situation, but you have to be willing to pull your sleeves up and get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so this does require a compromise. This does require flexibility. And that's what's being asked of Taurus right now in order for you to, because you are right at the finish line. And well, once you, and then what's on the other side of this is there's a major, like, you're like, damn, okay, shit, I understand. It's a major transformation, okay? There's a major transformative energy. There's a rebirth that's on the other side of this. It's almost this energy of really understanding, like, dang, how have I really been holding myself back just by holding on and grasping to control, thinking that it's supposed to play out in this fixed energy. So I guess a little clarity that I can offer you is, where can they show, like, what is the first step to being more flexible? The Strength card. With your tongue. I have to be honest with you. Who am I talking to, Taurus? To be more yield, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Sagittarius and I struggle with this. Okay. So definitely may want to call this the cat calling the kettle black, but I'm only the channel for the message. Okay. However, Spirit is definitely saying, the step for you to be flexible, instead of just coming with that primal thought or that initial thought, sit with that for a second. Treat it as if it's a glass of wine. Take a drink, swish it around, taste it for a while before you just blab it out. Because I do feel like that there are some cutting words, like there's a cutting approach that you have to something that undermines the diplomacy that is needed. Take that as it resonates. This situation could involve a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or a Leo. Just take it as it resonates, guys. What's up, Alexandria? Ha, what's up, y'all? Yes, we are beautiful. Hold on, what y'all talking about? What's up, Quanda? I'm glad I got to scrolling. Thank you, Crystal. Many blessings to you, too. What's up, Quanda? Yes, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Quanda, I know you've been going through a lot, but if you want to take that link and make it pretty, I'll pin yours. I just didn't want to put too much on y'all. I mean, on you. I don't know why I say y'all. On you. I know you have a lot, probably enough for y'all. Crystal, I wish I could hit the like multiple times. I would if I could. There is a lot of truth to your reads. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you for your blunt honesty. You're welcome. I wouldn't have it any other way. Divine K. Yes, we are beautiful. Hand it over to the universe. Go with the flow. I keep trying to handle everything. Handle everything over to the universe. And every time I go, every time I do, something worse happens. Now it seems I'm going to lose my apartment. Okay, so if I could just give you a brief second, just because your energy completely overwhelmed me when I had to read that like 5 fucking times. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could just offer you some advice, is to shift your mindset as to what you think is worse. Because for one, thinking that it's worse is confirming this devil's storyline or that lower vibrational storyline that life is happening against you and not for you. The moment that you shift your internal dialogue and begin to say that life is happening for you, Well, those situations that you're labeling as worst can then be viewed from a perspective that you can see the benefit of it. Let me give you an example because, baby, sometimes I just talk too much and overcomplicate shit. I was raised in foster care, okay? And foster care and group homes and crazy hospitals, baby, you name it, I was there as a child. And one of the things that they force you to do is go through therapy, okay? Now, every one of my therapists they would always tell me, I don't know why you're here, Kiana. You talk beautifully. But I gained so much from those therapy sessions that now, for real, I can sit on this platform and give advice from a non-biased perspective, not only because of my experiences that I've lived, but also like not just because of my experience of therapy, but also my experience of living such a hard life. So even though my heart's fluttering, so even though my sister got to go on many family vacations and trips like that, and when I got a trip, it was to Walmart or it was to Baskin Robbins or it was to something very simple, and then anything major was like terrifying. You know what I'm saying? So even though I could say that was the worst of the scenario, I can like love my sister dearly. But I am happy that I am in my position and not in her position because we're two totally different people mentally. And honestly, I don't crumble or crack under pressure just as much as my sister may. So, baby, you got to switch up your mindset and stop thinking. Like if you're handing something over to the universe and you're losing your apartment, that's because in your controlling like way, you settled for some small, nothing ass shit, and your spirit team wants you to have something so grand and it's not in your reach while you're holding on to some shit that you created in your mindset of, oh, nobody's looking out for me. Nobody's looking out for me. This is all I can do. This is all I can do. This is all I can do. And so you block yourself off for your blessings. Change your mindset. Open yourself up to your spirit team. Now, please, nobody else put that negative, like, pray. Swish that around in y'all's mouth before y'all throw it in the chat, okay? Trust that your guardians will provide. Ask them what you must. That's right. What's up, hanging with Bishop? Please, peace, love, health, and wealth to you as well. Thank you. Hello, Amanda. What's up, China Eyes? That's right. You don't know what's better coming for you, love. That's right. Tell her. I knew that water wasn't going to get me through. Girl, you have no idea. My mother, Taurus, got a stroke 2 days ago. I swear my life is in a full. Oh my gosh. China, come to my emails, baby. I love you. I'm praying for you, and I got you. Crystal said rejection is redirection. Stay high vibrational. That's right. Facts. That's right. I'm very sorry for the negativity. Thank you for the advice. I'm just tired. You're a wonderful person. Thank you. And listen, I'm going to call you out on it just so I can be a better reflection for you. But baby, the fact that you had the balls to put that in there, so many people just got a dose of medicine that they needed. So as far as the sorry, we don't need it. I got you, baby. You got me, and you and I are never make that mistake again. We just gonna move right on past. But the sorry is not needed. But I do accept the apology that you're trying to offer me. Okay, I love you, beautiful soul, and it's gonna get better the moment you surrender control. Let's move on to Gemini. 30 minutes even for Gemini. That was a word too. I might go on the playback. I might re-timestamp that because that was a whole word right there. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Olivia? What's up, Spike Gunner? What's up, La Unique? Yes, praying for those going through this difficult times. That's right. Always lifting you all up. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? Let's jump in and see what it is. What's up? Let me see, Gemini. What do you need to know for the next 48 hours? What's going on for you? Yes, loves and hugs. That's right. And guys, I want to just keep on letting you all know that if you have a purple crown beside your name at the end of this live, I will be answering a free question. Listen to you, true Spike Gunner. What's up, Sunset Jones? All right, Gemini, you got a leg up in a ooh. Hey, y'all know I'm not religious, but I will never neglect an opportunity to hit you with some shit. Peace, be still. Your message is peace, be still. You got a leg up in a situation right now. So ain't no point of you out here, as soon as I'm thinking about that, we got a cat. And, cats typically climb up things, right? They got to use their claws. But this cat came from the outside, came in. So this cat still likes to climb up us, right? But this cat is learning that it doesn't have to use its claws to climb up this opportunity. Ooh, y'all are needing to, some of y'all need to rewind that and try to digest that again. You're getting an opportunity to climb up something. You're getting a leg up. But how you climb up it matters, because if you stick your claws in it, well, you have the potential to damage the very thing that's giving you your leg up. So you just have to be mindful and don't panic. Peace, be still. Let me see, Gemini. It's so crazy because I have a Gemini daughter, and that's one of the things that we worked on so hard is when something happens to her is for her not to panic. And that's mainly because her mama is a crazy ass Sagittarius. And if she panics, well then baby, in order just to make sure and I'm affected by Cancer, to make sure the parameters is safe, baby, I'm gonna set them motherfucker off just to make sure the parameters is safe so that I can be completely vulnerable with my baby. So me and my daughter had to come to an understanding so that she doesn't panic, so that I understand that I can be all that she needs me to be in that moment. You're needing to understand that something is taken care of, and you're needing to be in a resting state, Gemini, so that you can clear up your manifestation and tell the universe exactly what it is that you're wanting. But if you're in a panic state, you don't manifest clearly. That's crazy. I was just literally talking about the Leo and my dad about the standing up. And that Leo taught my sister, we all know it, don't panic. But it was him and his energy that really changed my family's dynamic on the don't panic mentality. And there goes the horn. And I feel like that's the same for you. There is this energy of learning the true definition of not panicking. How is this showing up for Gemini spirit? It be YouTube. Don't be wanting me to hear the live messages that hit for me too. Uh-oh. What's up, KC? The 5 of Wands. See, there's definitely some sort of conflict here. And Spirit is saying you so busy trying to prove your point that for real. Okay, so I got this dear friend, Sagittarius. I hope she's watching. I got this dear friend. And, us Sagittarians, we love to prove a point. You got us twisted. Tell me I can't do something, and I'm going to prove to you exactly why I can. But sometimes in the process of proving to somebody what you can do, you give away your key secret. You give away your specialty. You let a motherfucker know how, let me watch my mouth. You let somebody know how you work. So Spirit is saying there's some sort of conflict and you feel like that you got to speak your piece and you just got to set somebody straight. But Spirit is saying for real, you can if you want to. But if you do, then you kind of give away your advantage point. Why would you give away your advantage points just to prove a point when everybody that already knows? So what do you need? Like, why would you argue? If you're the king of the jungle, why are you going to argue with a monkey that the sky is fucking blue? What? Come on now. Wake up. Look, the 10 of Cups. This could be in like a family dynamic. It doesn't necessarily have to be. the King of Swords. It's time to make the opportunity is to make a head over heart decision. Emotionally, it's your emotions that you've attached to this situation that make you want to play into this conflict. Spirit is saying there's no need. It's time to make a head over heart decision and really see where it's like this is really the time to see where you sit in all of this. And I think you'll recognize this at the head of the table. I'm sorry. I think you're going to come to recognize is at the head of the table. The challenge here is that I feel like that you're very much so emotionally invested into this situation. I also feel like that there's a part of you that has envisioned so much of your forward movement a certain kind of way, and this situation is involved in it. So the fact that they're fighting against you kind of makes it more complicated, because it's like, damn, not only do I have to readjust with this, but with readjusting with this, that means that all of this is going to change. Spirit is like, that's okay. That's okay. I think you're in more control in this situation than you recognize. And somebody is like, this is that energy of my son really intentionally, like I can tell my son that he got on 2 different socks. And baby, he'll try to convince me that those are the right size. And sometimes, I ain't gonna hold you, I'm a Sagittarius, he's a Cancer. Sometimes it's just fucking fun, okay? So sometimes we'll go back and forth for a second, but most of the times where I sit him down and I don't get nothing but a smile out of him is when I stop arguing, walk back to the sock drawer, pull out the right sock and show him, and there's nothing that he can say or do to disprove it. Sometimes I just got to do it and stop talking back with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on here. And ultimately, 9 times out of 10, my little man will be back around and be like, you so right, mama. Or I love you, mama. Or he's a Cancer, honey. So it's always some love bug shit behind it. What I tell you, it's always some love bug shit behind it. I think what you're not recognizing is like, you're like, but damn, Kiana, I want this person. I want this relationship. I want this to work. This is what I desire. And Spirit is like, okay, but if you want it, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sacrifice any and everything just to get it. Just because you want a car doesn't mean you got to go work at the strip club to get it. I mean, you can. That's the option. No judgment. But so is Walmart. So is a customer service job. Okay? So it's like all of these, like, choose the way that you respond to this, because if you sacrifice too much trying to prove a point, you give up your advantage point, and your advantage point is for this person to be like, you know what? You right. I was being a little hard-headed. The likely outcome, baby, I'm done with you, Gemini. I just gave you a whole personal reading. What's at the bottom of the deck? Could be a Leo. I don't know, but this is definitely someone that is holding back from like getting on your program. And this person, I need some water, y'all. Baby, can you bring mommy a water? Thank you, handsome. And his room is the farthest. But I just feel like that there's a situation that you don't have to be in so much conflict over. Thank you, big guy.
Let's say hi.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't even looked.
Hi.
Sunset Jones, you laughing at me because I said I need that water, honey? I do. I've been talking too much. Yes.
Hi.
Okay. Look, y'all done put y'all's face on that camera today. Go on. Y'all done got an extra blessing out of my crew today. What's up, Nikita? So, who am I talking to? I'm talking to Gemini. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an Aquarius, or a Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. We did have Leo at the bottom of the deck as well. Yes, I was saying the same thing. Water. Yes, now I needed some water for real. Over here, feeling like I've been in the heat, and honey, I've barely been outside today. Barely been outside today. Who me and heat don't mix, baby. I be having an attitude in it. Let's move into Cancer. What's up, y'all? Y'all, my children keep on fooling with my chapstick. I don't know if it's my children or the cat, but it's somebody. I don't really care for this one, but I'm going to use it. I don't care for this one, y'all. What's up, y'all? We getting ready to jump in for Cancer. You got, Cancer, you got 40, 44 is your timestamp. So could be something significant with triple fours. Also, Cancer, that is like you're the ruler of the fourth house. And so there could be something very significant with that. There could be something significant with your home life in the next 48 hours. But Cancer, let's jump in and see what you need to know about your next 48 hours. Guys, these are general messages. So thank you all so much for taking what resonates and chucking the rest. Also want to let you all know that today's live, if you have a purple thing by your name, I'll answer a free question, okay? At the end. Let's see, Spirit, light us up. Yes, 444, Cancer moon. Been catching the time. I know that's right. Let's see. What's up, y'all? Ooh, exchanging gifts. Ooh, exchanging gifts. Mending. Yeah, I was just going to say that. I was feeling that. So it looks like that you and someone, like I'm getting this energy, like you and someone got this little song and dance that you guys have been playing. It does look like that in the next 48 hours, there is an opportunity to call a truce. I'm getting a truce here. It's like, you know what? I wasn't showing up my best version. You weren't showing up your best version. Can we get a restart? And I have to be honest with you, whoever is initiating this, they have a lot of anxiety about this, but it does look like that above their fears and anxiety, they are still about to make some sort of offer. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like that the reason why it's showing up as the Page of Pentacles instead of the Ace of Pentacles is because this person isn't necessarily sure that you're going to be open and receptive to it. So let me see, Spirit, show me, how is this exchanging gifts showing up for Cancer in the next 48 hours? What's up, Yellow Rose 48? Ooh. Divine Masculine could be an Aries. Ooh, this is it's definite. Look, they're going to Ace of, like this person, okay, so even though they're coming towards you with the Page of Pentacles, this person has some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge on why this is really the Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay, can I be honest with you? You're going to have to resist the urge to kind of want to make up now, iron out the details later. It needs to be the opposite. It really does. I do feel like because the Ace of Wands is in the challenging position, I don't know, I'm getting the energy like there's just a lot of tension and a lot of passion that is built up because you do want to exchange with this person. But the challenge is to resist the urge to make up now and iron out the details later. I feel like that the makeup will be more explosive and more beneficial if you allow this Queen of Swords to precede you, okay? I think that you're going to, it leads to victory. That is what brings you the victory and the success. Some of y'all feel like that good old bedroom action fixes everything. And while it helps, it still makes the aftermath more complicated than it needs to be. So there is a message that is coming from this person. Let me see. What is this message? It is going to require a compromise. Like, there's no doubt about it. It is going to require a compromise. And whatever the compromise this person is asking for, they have thought long and hard about it. Y'all, I'm sorry. They didn't started cutting that grass and immediately my allergies started messing up. Let me see, Spirit. It's going to catch you off. Oh, shit. Listen, Linda. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. This person, I told you. Y'all gonna have to go play with somebody else. I told you, I said for one reason or another, this person has some sort of internal wisdom as to why what they're really offering, why they know it's really the Ace of Pentacles. This person knows you're their divine match, or like they view you as the Empress, okay? Like this person, they trust the fact that this is the transformation that was needed in order for the two of you all to mature and to be something great. This person is going to catch you off guard, and this person is coming towards you. It's almost like if you struggle with the power struggle with this person, you may initially want to be resistance to what they're offering just because they're offering it, and you want to go against them for what they put you through. But this person, this is definitely someone that is viewing you as their divine counterpart. They definitely feel like that whatever ending the two of you all went through or experienced, whatever this conflict is or was, that it was needed for the two of you all to both mature into this. Okay? So this could be an Aries. This could be a Virgo. This could be a Libra. We do have Taurus here as well. I'm getting a hint of Gemini as well, so just take it as it resonates, okay? Damn, crazy. I got deja vu right now. I got ooh. That's just what I was thinking when you run your hands together. What's up, Ashley A. Sag? What's up, love? I haven't seen you in a while, or it feels like I haven't seen your energy in a while as well. There it is. There could be something significant about a black truck. It's either for Cancer or for Leo, because I am going from Leo. I'm going from Cancer to Leo as that's coming through. I want something fresh and new. I can't keep waiting for him to pick me. I know that's why you should never be waiting for him to pick you at all. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm so glad I'm resonating today. I'm glad I'm tapped in for you. Let's move forward to Leo. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? 4844. Let's see. Let's go in for Leo, Spirit. Let's go in for Leo. Y'all, my dad's birthday was yesterday. I got to talk to him, and his little yellow self popped up on me. I hadn't seen my dad in over a year. I hadn't talked to him, and I had not seen him in over a year. And I got to see him, hug him, and all of that. I got to feel him all of that yesterday. It was nice. It was nice. So happy birthday, Leo. Let's see what it is that you need to know about your next. What is it that you need to know for the next 48 hours? Guys, I hope that these messages are finding you all in good health and in good spirits. Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Yes, yes, yes. Thank y'all. Okay, dang. Leo, you could be dealing with Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. I do believe Aries had loyal heart. Ooh, milk and honey. Okay, what's this? There's some sort. So in the next 48 hours, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles. There's this energy of walking away from some sort of lack mentality. Allowing bygones to be bygones. There's definitely this energy of coming out of a place of lack. coming out of a place of feeling like you missed an opportunity. I was wondering what you was gonna do about it, buddy. Cause I was a coming. If you thought cause I was working, I wasn't coming. You ain't know me. I am the daughter of a Leo. That's good. I'm happy you got the opportunity to spend some time with him. Yes, me too. Thank you, Ashley. Let me see, Spirit. How does this show? Ooh, how does this show up for Leo? Definitely could be an Aries. There could also be a Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you. I couldn't quite remember if it was Aries or Taurus, but I felt like it was Aries. Yeah, I felt like it was Aries, but it could be Taurus. I just take it as it resonates. Here, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Aries energy. But most importantly, even if it's neither one of those signs, it's how this is showing up is this is someone very mature, stable, solid, looking for something long term, definitely looking to collaborate. This person is looking for collaboration. Oh shit. Three of Swords, the Tower. What the hell we got going on? The Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Okay, Spirit, what the fuck? The Knight of Cups. Spirit said, don't panic, Key. Spirit said, don't panic, Key. Just keep flipping. So you are needing to be strategic in the way that you maneuver this situation. Whew, let me get some clarification. We got Aries, Scorpio on the board here. So heavy on the Aries for you. Show me what this Three of Swords is. Heavy on the Aries, shall I say. The Three of Swords is the Emperor. So this is definitely someone that you have built some sort of solid foundation with. I do feel like that there has been some sort of intuitive knowing, or you've been in deep thought and contemplation about what the future holds within this dynamic. And I think that if you was to listen to your intuition, you would hear it say that it's not over, and that is the truth. It's not over, Leo. It does look like that this is there is some sort of heartbreak, pain, loss, possibly of a father figure. It does kind of like come in as like a tower moment. But this tower moment, it actually allows for whatever you and this person have been experiencing. It actually levels the playing field. It's almost like it kind of forces you all to see what is really important, because it's almost like you and someone may have been going through it over some superficial shit. And it's almost like whatever this tower moment is, it kind of causes you and this person to see what's really important. And I have to be honest with you, it is going to require some strategy to bringing this thing back into reality. But if you're willing to be honest and make the necessary confessions, let's see what that is. I do see that on the other side, there is this energy of finally being able to follow your heart again. What is this Seven of Swords energy? Damn, the Seven of Swords confess. Okay, so the seven of Swords in an advice position is one, there's a need to be very strategic. Okay, there's a need to be very strategic. But baby, with the Five of Swords, Spirit is saying, hey, Leo, you got some confession to do, because there was some tit for tat. There were some decisions that you were making from a tit for tat perspective, and it really caused more damage than you had anticipated. And Spirit is advising you to really make that admission here. You see, I love the Seven of Swords because there's Two of Swords back here, but then this person is holding the Five of Swords, meaning that there's something back here that this person is thinking that they're leaving, kind of like putting on ice. But they're sabotaging that opportunity, and they're sabotaging it because they're unclear that they're still making choices and decisions based off of the Three of Swords, which is pain, heartache, and loss. So Spirit is asking you to be honest with yourself, if not to this person, about how your self-sabotaging behaviors were affecting you and getting the best of you. This isn't a one-way street. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Now, I know for a fact that's you, Leo, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about self-development. It is the need to master oneself. And in order, I'm going to be honest with you, this is the lesson. In order to truly master oneself, you have to be willing to integrate that dark shadow. You can't run away from it anymore. So if you know that you have the tendency to piss somebody off just to see if that person is like, just to get a reaction out of that person, because you don't really know if somebody's loving on you unless they yelling, screaming, hoopling, and howling, that is saying like, hey, that's an aspect of yourself. It's real. It's true. It's there. Don't deny it. And it's time to start looking at that aspect of you and asking yourself, why do you need that, so that you can make the necessary changes that can get you the outcome that you're looking for. So that's what I got for you. Just take that as it resonates, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget about y'all's fruit waters in the freezer. You don't want it to be completely ice. Yep. Let's move forward to Virgo. Yeah, it is hot in here. I ain't gonna hold you. It's hot. I don't even know if that's gonna help, but I'm gonna try it. Virgo, Venus in the house. It's 91 degrees, baby. Pookie, hey, no. 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 Baby, that's that would be a dangerous place for me to be. Baby, my AC bill would be out of this roof. Hello, beautiful Jim. We're in Virgo, not Libra. What's up, beautiful Jim? I swear I wish I could pronounce your name. KeanaAwakening. KeanaAwakening. Baby, please, I'm going to take a second just for you, beautiful Jim. Please, somebody that knows how to make people understand English, write that baby's name out for me so I can say it. Jen. What's up, Cola? Hold on. KeanaAwakening. Driving. Oh, I know that's right. Oh, I know she's like, damn, this girl be fleecing my name. I do, but it's so pretty too. What's up, Ro? Where has your beautiful face been? Jenny Asset. Sight. Y'all, I swear, like English, I swear, I know for a fact when the good Lord said I'm gonna put her in America and make her speak English, I know he got a field day out of that, because y'all, English there's no way that any of my past lives spoke English. There's no way. Yes, you got it, Kiki. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, Janaea said, it's gorgeous. I knew it was pretty. Let me jump in for Virgo with my shenanigans. Because Virgo's going to get that name right. If Virgo ain't going to do nothing else, the Virgo in them's going to get that name right, honey. Because, baby, you butchered my name. It's my trademark, y'all. I'm sorry. One day I'm going to find me somebody that's going to be my personal translator. I swear every time I open my mouth, the divine gets a chuckle, honey. Anyways, Virgo, I swear I'm here for you. I'm done, y'all. I love y'all. All right, Virgo, so let's jump in and see what you need to know as it pertains to your next 48 hours. Virgo, I do want to take a second and let y'all know that if you have a purple mark beside your name at the end, I will be answering a free question for you. So definitely make sure you light that chat up. Yes, it is 111, Devante. What's up, Naylee? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It's greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo in the next 48 hours? Ooh, the fates. Something fated. Ooh, a fated message. A fated message is coming in the next 48 hours. I am getting healing energy from it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's either coming from an Aquarius or it's going to be very healing for you. Let me see, Spirit. What's going on with the fates? How does this show up for Virgo in the next 48 hours? How does this show up for Virgo in the next 48 hours? Something significant with butterflies here. The Ten of Pentacles. This could be a job opportunity, guys. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It's definitely something like it's gonna move you on to a place of calm. It's gonna allow you to feel like, whew, finally. Okay. I don't have to worry about that no more. Thank God. Thank the divine. It's gonna be one of those. Let's see. The Two of Swords, you don't see it coming. The Ace of Wands, this is definitely the opportunity that this is presenting is to reignite some sort of spark for you. The challenge is the Four of Swords. You may have been spending too much time worrying about this that you didn't take the time to do the resting. Who am I talking to? Virgo, you might have been getting messages here lately not to force something, not to rush something, and that was because you were meant to be doing some resting, healing, and rejuvenating. So the challenge is you may not feel rested or prepared for this. Confirmation, Bert. Your advice is the Seven of Wands. Have faith. Have faith. Prepare to present yourself. I'm getting the energy of present yourself. Yeah. That's the likely outcome too. This is nice. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt it was nice immediately. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Page of Cups. And I'm looking here at the Magician card. This is definitely something that the Magician in the Eight of Pentacles, this could be pertaining to work, especially if some of you all have been manifesting some sort of work that, like, let's just say that you would need I don't know if you would need a business card. I don't know if you would be traveling for this. I don't know if this would require you to travel, like to move. There's something about, it could have to do with work, especially if work in a vehicle makes sense for you. You don't see it coming. I'm getting this energy. Listen, y'all. Listen. So I was just scrolling because yesterday, I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I was a little sad for real. I didn't do too much work because I didn't think I was gonna hear from my father. And so I was just doing a lot of scrolling, and there's this YouTube couple that is in, like, they went to Mexico for her birthday. And I thought it was very intriguing that they traveled by car. And they did, like, there was a shuttle that picked them up and took them, and then they had to get out of the shuttle and then walk around. That was what intrigued, like, that was. But the reason why it's coming up is because somebody that I'm talking to, there's something like you're about to get commissioned for like a long travel, a long journey, and it's what you're wanting. But you might not have been listening that it's coming, and you may not have done the oil change on your car. You may have let your insurance lapse. Your driver's license may need to be renewed. Something, I don't know. It's just an example. So Spirit is saying there is, like, with the Seven of Wands being your advice, it's like it's gonna seem like a lot is coming at you all at once. And it really is because you didn't take the time to rest when you should. Like, you wasn't taking care of what you needed to be taken care of when you didn't have nothing to do, or when something wasn't going your way. You were so hyper focused on it not going your way, or you was just, twiddling your thumbs, that now a lot is about to come at you at once. And your advice is to have faith, stand your ground, and be ready for anything. You are going to come out on the other side. It's just going to require a little bit more work from you because of the lack of preparation. What's the I am having to travel. I drive. Okay, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I also want to let you know that this is showing up as the opportunity of the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it's showing up as the Ten of Pentacles, an opportunity to have long-term stabilities, like it's finances coming in. But I do feel like you know what I'm saying? You might have to, I don't know, let's just say you might have to get there based off of the resources that you currently have. And you may be approaching that from a very scarce mentality. Spirit wants you to open up to the abundance that's really around you, and don't allow that lack mentality to block off your blessing. Because even though you do not feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sagittarius to Virgo, you were slipping on your pimping. I'm just being honest, Virgo. You could have made better use of your time. But good thing that you are a very diligent, hardworking sign. You can still make this work for you, but it is going to require a little bit more effort and faith on your end. And I feel like that where this takes you, yeah, Spirit is saying, just breathe. I know, like, it's time to go. You ain't even got too much time to really sit there in panic mode. I'm gonna be honest with you. But Spirit is saying, be happy about it, because this is the definite regeneration you've been asking for. This is definitely your opportunity damn. Return of the Mac. As soon as I wanted to say Return of the Mac, I heard, I'm coming out. I want the world to. No, I have no idea. Take that as it resonates. You don't have to be coming out the closet, but you can be coming out bigger, better, and bigger, blacker, and better than ever. The fuck do you mean, honey? So there's definitely some sort of comeback energy that is able and possible here, and it's faded. But you gotta be willing to put that work in, because and take some accountability. Could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Leo, a Libra, Taurus, Pisces involved here. Maybe even Sag. She said, you are right, Key. I tend to disassociate from the 3D. Yeah, my driver's license has to be renewed on the 22nd. Listen to how tapped in Kiki be. Dang. Baby, I'm talking to these people on the internet. Yes, way to go, Virgo. I love it here. We'll be here often. I know that's right, Devante. Come on, baby. I am having to travel. I drive mentally disabled adults to activities. I have to get trained on the van that they have. OMG, Grant was definitely tapped in for you. What not? Dang, Bookie, you might have just got a personal reading right here. So I hope this gives you the guidance and the clarity that you needed, baby. This is a 4-hour drive right now. Dang, baby, be safe, be careful, y'all. Let's move into Libra. You so welcome, baby. You so welcome. Genesect. That is gorgeous, honey. Like for real. Now that you done told me I said it right, Pookie, I'm getting right randomly. Genesect. Come here real quick, baby. That's a gorgeous ass name, girl. For real. That's beautiful. Your mama knew what she was doing when she named you, honey. All right, Libra, let's talk. Yes, Cola. Yes. All right, let's jump in for Libra. Let me timestamp you. You so welcome, beautiful. 1 hour and 11 minutes, Libra. In 40 seconds. What y'all got going on? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? Let's jump in and see what it is that you need to know about your next 48 hours. What is it that you need to know about your next 48 hours? How can I show up and be a friend? Libra, these are general messages, but you know that. So thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. Let me see. Tap me in, Spirit, for Libra. Nikita says she's up in the house. We got Liz 983. Come on. Okay. Oh, so what you need to know in the next 48 hours is that there are some incoming answers. Okay. And when these answers come in, these are answers that definitely require you. Like, it's not an answer that's going to be black and white. It may not make sense. Okay. Like, they say over here in America that if you want to hide knowledge, like if you want to hide pure wisdom, put it in a book, because Americans hate to read. Your answer, you're about to be receiving some answers, but you're going to have to put in some work. It's like they're coming to you in a riddle or something like that. Take a nap. There's some answers coming in that you're going to have to take a rest on. You're going to have to think on them. You're going to have to sleep over it. There's also something about those lower 3 chakras that's very important for you right now. A lot of answers are coming in the next 48 hours for you, Libra. But Spirit is saying it's definitely time for a nap. And there's something about needing to really make sure that those bottom 3 chakras are being fed into, they're being balanced, they're being cleansed at this time. Because when you receive these answers, I'm just going to be honest with you. When we got those lower 3 chakras in effect, baby, that's saying it's time to get rooted. It's time to really make sure that you have control over your desires, and it's time to get control over that willpower, because what the divine is about to ask you is going to require all 3 of them. And if your root chakra's fucked up, then you're not going to feel stable enough to take this leap. And all 3 of those are needed in order for your heart chakra to be in balance. And in order to take the leap of faith that the universe is about to ask you to take, that heart chakra need to be cleaned up. So Spirit is saying in the next 48 hours, really focus on those bottom 3 chakras, Libra. So I'm going to be honest with you. No sex. No sex. I wouldn't even, if I was a Libra, I wouldn't even play with that thing. I wouldn't pull, yank, or nothing on it, because you need to reserve that energy. In order to put these answers together, it requires a creative mind. And our creative energy is leaked through our sexual, it's either leaked or increased through our sexual energy. And I'm just going to be honest with you, nowadays, these people that we are sexually active with, they're so uncontrolled and they lack so much self-awareness that it would be a leakage of your creative energy and not pouring into you. Okay. But let me see. Yeah, baby, y'all gonna have to go play with somebody else, Libra. Libra, you're gonna have to play with somebody else. I'm telling you right now. And if you don't take nothing else from this reading, I would feel comfortable in not pulling another card. Because the main message that the universe wants my Libra collective to know in the next 48 hours, this is the time to reserve your sexual energy. Let me see. How does this show up for Libra? Oh, that's how it works. Stick around. You might learn some, baby. The three of, how this shows up is the Three of Swords. The opportunity is the Chariot. Or like how, like forward movement. Like what the universe is trying to get you in position to do is the Chariot, forward movement. Okay, but how this is showing up is there could be some sort of revelation as to why something was a loss, why something couldn't come together, why something, like, why did something come to an end? Confirmation burp. I haven't even been drinking water. I don't know where all the air is coming from. I mean, I haven't even been drinking soda, but anyways, I've only been drinking water. But we have how this is showing up is the Three of Swords. So I do feel like that the answer to why something came to an end, why something hurt so bad, or why something just couldn't move forward, that answer comes to the surface. It's like that's something that you are being given the opportunity to, like you're being given the opportunity, you're being privy to that knowledge in the next 48 hours. Spirit wants you to take this and move forward. Don't allow this knowledge to stop you. Don't allow this knowledge to throw chaos into your world. The Four Cups. You see what I'm saying? The information, the knowledge, the answer that you've been looking for, it does look like in the next 48 hours, there's an opportunity for you to be privy to it. But it also has the opportunity is for it to hurt your, like the Four Cups, apathy. For it to hurt, to be like, oh shit, well damn, I didn't think it was like that. Like, let's just say that you was wondering why an ex broke up with you or why an ex ghosted you. This may be the weekend where you find an ex out here straight up on a flat out date or doing something with a new romantic interest. Spirit is saying that has the potential to really be like, fuck. But Spirit really wants you to see that you need this answer so that you can be fully open to what I'm about to give you in the form of an Ace of Cups. But if this information, it may, like, shit, it's gonna hit you like a shot of some tequila. It might put some hair on your fucking chest. But Spirit is like, don't become reactive. Just take it and move forward, because it's the thing that opens you up for the Ace of Cups that you may not have been open to, because you may have subconsciously or quietly been waiting for an opportunity with that person, and that was blocking you off to the Ace of Cups. See, the challenge is, it's can remind the Nine of Swords. It's not what you, yeah, but Kiana, I just would have rather them been like, it just didn't work between us. Not to say that it didn't work between us because they found somebody else or all of that. Look, listen, Linda, get on up, get over that. Like, you about to move on to somebody else. We all about to move on to somebody else, okay? We all deserve a mate. We all deserve a lover, okay? And if this person ain't with you, what else was they gonna do? Of course they was gonna move on to somebody else. Just like, of course, you are about to move on to somebody else. And that's why the universe is giving you this answer. It may be uncomfortable, but it is the thing that you need to wake you up so that you can set yourself free. See, there's some sort of collaboration that's coming in for you, and Spirit wants you to investigate that, to become more serious about it, to be more open with them. Somebody needs some water. Somebody needs some water. Ain't no reason I should have cotton mouth. And I can record myself after this live. And I promise you, I will not have cotton mouth, because it's not me. I'm picking up on somebody's energy. The likely outcome of this is there's some sort of Virgo or a Leo that is in pursuit of you. So the likely outcome of this is you headed towards a Virgo. I don't think it's a Leo, honestly, because the Three of Pentacles is here. It's really giving me more of an earth sign energy. Yeah, possibly Capricorn. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Like on the other side of this, there is a more realistic type of partnership. And Spirit is wanting you to collaborate. It does look to be an earth sign. Let me see if I can get a little bit more on it. Damn, Key, you on point. Oh, thank you. I'm a Libra sun. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you, Nikita. Nikita, you always give me confirmations. Thank you so much. I do appreciate those. So the Seven of Pentacles, this person is going to be willing to take their time. I do feel like that this Knight of Pentacles situation that's on the other side, I feel like that's going to require you to make some very radical, that's going to require you to make some radical changes within. And that may be uncomfortable at first for you, Libra, but it is going to be healing. It is going to be, baby, this, whatever this Knight of Pentacles energy is, it's the shit. It's the shit. I feel like that is very tangible, but Spirit absolutely needs you to address this first. It's like, Libra, this don't get no more clear than that. Two different decks, both of them. The Three of Swords is how this is coming up, showing up. How the opportunity is for it to hurt, for you to be like, oh shit, like damn, that hurts. Damn, this is over for good. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It is, but the biggest opportunity in that is for you to see that this had to come to an end and you needed to see this and it was time to rip the Band-Aid off so that you can open yourself up to this new thing. And Spirit really wants you to do the work of that, because whatever this new thing is, it's really a wish come true for you, okay? This storyline could involve a Cancer. It could involve a Virgo, a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aries, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. Libra, but y'all did get a personal. Yes, you. I just heard, yes, you. So somebody might have been like, damn, I wonder if that's for me. Yes, you. Ooh. Could be something about an Audi. Ooh, that motherfucker was pretty too. It wasn't like a gun smoke, but it wasn't a silver either. It wasn't like a deep gun smoke silver, but it was it wasn't, I don't know what you call that, baby. Dang, I ain't even know I like cars like that. That Audi was pretty. Not Aldi's, Audi. What is it called? An Audi? An Audi. That was nice. You so welcome, Nikita. You so welcome. That damn Virgo again. You so silly. Let's move on to Scorpio. $120. Let's shit. He was 124 on the last one. We can do 124 again. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in and see what you need to know. What is it? What do you need to know about your next 48 hours? Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. A white Audi's just passed. Wow. Y'all, can y'all see me? No. Let me change the internet, y'all. They're on their tablets, and baby, I'm going to let them be. It's too hot to be anything else, honey. Dirty dancer. I don't know why that's coming to mind. Dirty dancer, dancing for money. I don't know who's out here dancing for money. Dirty dancer, dancing for money. But let me find out. Who am I going into? Scorpio. Let me find out. Scorpios out here dirty dancing. Let me flip. Hurry up. Let me change this banner because let me find out. Scorpios dirty dancing, dancing for money. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? She said you froze for a minute. You good now? Apologies, guys. Apologies. Let's jump in, Scorpio, and see what's going on. What do you need to know as it pertains to your next 48 hours? Scorpio, I don't know if that got picked up, but I was going through and channeling dirty dancing, dancing for money. Get it. Yes, baby.
Nothing's dirty except for the.
Okay, baby.
Two things I have here.
Okay, no problem. Do what you want me to do. Is that what it says? Do what you want me to do. All right, Scorpio, let me get on my shit. Look, I'm getting hot too. I'm getting a little hot and flustered. Look, so we have leg up and regeneration is what's coming out for you in the next 48 hours. So it looks like that in the next 48 hours, you are actually being supported in trying to mend or revitalize. It's not even mend. I think that you're being given some sort of leg up on trying to bring some sort of situation into fruition. I don't think it's an accident that this is a 10 card and this is a 7 card. I don't know why that's significant, but October the 7th could be significant, but it's like 10-7 is standing out like a sore thumb. Yeah, there's definitely an opportunity to clean some things up here. It's like someone in this situation kind of got, because this chopped wood, it really does speak about, I'm almost positive, at least that's the message that's coming to my mind, so we're going to roll with it, that it's like sometimes we have to put our dream, you know what I'm saying? Like we can all be an armchair astronaut at times and have all of these big dreams and desires, and that's beautiful. That's where we manifest that, so don't ever lose sight of that. But like sometimes you got to get up off the couch and really take care of the mundane details of something. And I do feel like that in Scorpio, you being so focused on like this big fantasy that you were trying to bring into fruition, something fell by the wayside. And it looks like in the next 48 hours, the universe is supporting you breathing life back into that situation. Okay. So let's see what this is talking about. I've been hearing that song a lot on social media. I have literally intentionally given myself a break from social media. Let me see, Spirit. How is this regeneration and leg up showing up for Scorpio? Scorpio, that regeneration card is scorpionic energy as well. The Two of Cups is definitely showing up as a partnership. I felt that too, Scorpio. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of partnership that kind of got put on the back burner. Yeah, something that you're committed to, something that you're real life, like something that you see as part of your long-term vision. Okay. It kind of got put on the back burner. It kind of like the life got sucked out of it in an effort to build something else. Let's see. So we have the Moon card, the Chariot card, which the opportunity is to have victory and success, overcome any challenges and or obstacles. The challenge is the Magician. We got the Six of Cups. In the Judgment card, hey, listen, Linda. Listen, baby. Contrary to your belief, trying to have someone always owe you one is not always the best method to succeed. I feel like that in this energy, somebody's playing themselves small. And because I'm talking to you, Scorpio, of course, I'm going to root for you. And with Spirit saying the challenge is the Magician card and your advice, the Six of Cups card, Spirit is saying like you playing yourself small or like, okay, so layman's term for playing yourself small, you're manipulating this situation when it doesn't even need to be manipulated. Your advice is to learn what happened in the past when you did it. It didn't have the outcome you was looking for. So Spirit is saying stop using this manipulative approach. It restricts your growth. It causes you to play yourself small. It causes you not to see yourself as this powerful magician, powerful manifester. You're a powerful manifester. And it does look like that you have all of the resources that you need to move this situation forward, especially if you're anywhere affected by Cancer or Virgo. If you're affected by Cancer or Virgo, then this energy is saying like you have everything that you need to manifest your way over these obstacles, and the universe is supporting you. You have some sort of extra leg up, but you have to stop playing yourself small. Let me see, Spirit, how is Scorpio playing into that Magician in the challenging position? How is Scorpio playing into the Magician in the challenging position? Dirty thoughts on dancing for money. The Three of Wands, oh shit, that's what it is. Constantly looking out for new opportunities. Constantly looking out for new opportunities. Listen, Linda. How you're playing into this Magician is a lack of foresight, okay? Lack of fucking foresight. It's like the moment the moment things go awry, like the moment you don't get, I'm sorry, Scorpio, I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm just doing my job, but somebody needs a dose of some medicine over here. And it looked like they tried to commission my spirit team to give it, because I definitely have a Scorpio here that becomes quite, like I'm hearing emotionally abusive, but the Magician is in the challenging position. He's very manipulative. And it's almost like Spirit is saying, like, you don't have to do that in order to get this. Like, you already have some sort of leg up. The universe is in favor of you overcoming this obstacle, having some sort of victory and success, but you have to shift the way that you're using your resources to a more, like, you definitely got to wake up as far as your foresight goes. It's like, just because it's not working for you or the way that you want it to right now doesn't mean that the residuals of that isn't in your favor. It is in your favor, but you're wanting to get the outcome, which is getting your way without putting in the work. It's like, no, I don't mind to put the work in, but I'm only going to put this kind of work in. Well, Spirit is saying, yeah, but this karma was created. When this karma was created, this was the only kind of work that would clear this karma up. So Scorpio, I understand Demis is putting me, like, I swear my son came in here at the beginning of y'all's reading, and what he did literally put me in mind of his Scorpio father. And it really is the energy of, I don't like, Scorpios don't mind to put that work in. They really don't, but they want it their way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they definitely want it their way, and anything outside of that becomes an issue. It becomes problematic. So I definitely feel like the Spirit is wanting you to be more understanding of when things aren't going the way that you want them to go, so that you can see how they're actually working in your favor. Judgment, the likely outcome of this is to have judgment in favor of you. How does that show up? This could be pertaining to a Cancer, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Cancer. How does that show up? Judgment in favor of you, a message, good news. The Lovers is right back at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands. How this works out in favor of you is a message. It's good news that comes. It looks like someone is willing to make some necessary compromises. Someone is willing to make some compromises here with the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it does. I want you to know that Spirit is saying that if you're like, I don't know, just take this message and know that it does bring you some sort of judgment. It makes someone recognize that they're not being as compromising as they can. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying too hard to have it their way. And whoever this person is, they will be coming around with the message to clear the slate, clear the air, and renewal. But you have to understand that you're already in a position of a leg up. So stop trying, like there's this manipulative tactic that's not working in your favor. I'm done. 143 and 143 at the chat. I know that's right. I definitely need a break as well. I know that's right. You talking about social media? I know that's right, Ashley. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. $136. No, let's do 137. Saggy gang, what's up, KC? I seen you slide up in here earlier. What's up, baby? Spike Gunner. Oh, dang, that was earlier. Dang, that was earlier. Let me give it a chance. Look at y'all smashing that thumbs up button today. Thank you all so much. It is greatly appreciated. Olivia, that was earlier. Yes, yes. She said, because you butchered my name at first. Look, the chat is rolling up slow over here. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Let's jump in. Yes, Saggy gang, the big one, not the little one. Tell them. At work, turning in just in time. I know, tuning in just in time. I know that's right. Well, let's get it. Let's see. What is the energy? You was waiting on Spike Gunner to say it. Period. All right, Spirit, let's tap in. This is for Sagittarius. What is the energy that is strongest affecting the Sagittarian 9th house collective? Guys, I wanted to let you all know that this is the time to light that chat up, because if you have a purple mark by your name at the end of the live, I am definitely going to answer a free question for you. So let's jump in and see what is it that Sagittarius needs to know as it pertains to the next 48 hours. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Your cards are trying to go everywhere. Ooh, so we have community. So what you need to know as it pertains to the next 48 hours, community, here and now. So Spirit is wanting you to focus. So what you need to know about the next 48 hours, stop worrying about the people that are not present. If they are not right here with you today in the next 48 hours, they are not meant to be consuming space in your mind. Okay? Spirit wants you to take the next 48 hours to stop and really appreciate the people that are loving on you right now. Oh, the chat rolling now. Yeah, come on. How you get a purple mark? You say any and everything in that chat, bro. That's what you do. I'm talking about any and everything. Something significant with the color green here. Something significant with the color green, Sag. Preach. Yeah. Keep talking, y'all. That part right there. Let me see, Spirit. How does this show up for Sagittarius in the next 48 hours? How does this show up for Sag in the next 48 hours? The Seven of Pentacles. You see? We have the Justice card, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Oh shit, the Devil at the bottom of the deck, but the Star card is right behind that. I have to let you know that there is some sort of subconscious, low vibrational energy that has like, it's a hope killer. Okay, I have to be honest with you. There's somebody's internal dialogue is an absolute hope killer. The Devil to the Star card to the Death card, it's like whatever that low vibrational mindset is, it's like literally, if I sit here and tell you that somebody new is coming, you will take that in for a second, and then literally 5 seconds later be like, shit, I'm done with love. Oh shit, don't everybody ever gonna love me. I'm just blah, blah, blah. And so somebody, I have to be honest with you, and that like that in and of itself, it don't matter what the fuck's gonna come out on this board, this right here is going to stop this from manifesting, whatever it is. So just keep that in mind. Damn. I wish one of y'all would go drink some water, honey. Thank you, baby. You gonna give mommy another water? Thank you, baby. This could be pertaining to another Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Libra. Your advice is the Eight of Pentacles. Continue, like the Eight of Pentacles, thank you, baby. The Eight of Pentacles is that of self-mastery. So I have to be honest with you. That goes back to you feeding in and only worrying about that which is like, this is not the time to be like, oh shit, I ain't heard from Daryl in forever. Let me call Daryl. Let me go check on Daryl. No, not this weekend. Not in the next 48 hours. Okay, this is the energy of only investing in the people. Like if people have called and checked up on you when you've been in that season, it's time to start pouring into those, because Spirit is actually saying that in the next 48 hours, this is the opportunity for you to reap some sort of reward from the community that you have been investing into. So I work from home. I teach my children, right? So instead of worrying about old friends or anything like that, make sure I'm putting time in with my children. Make sure that I'm putting in time with the people that have purchased personal readings. Those that show up in support, those are the ones that need your attention in the next 48 hours, okay? I do feel like, I have to be honest with you, I do feel like that is going to present some sort of challenge, because I definitely have a Sagittarius that, with the Nine of Pentacles being in the challenging position, there is a very unhealthy, like there is a situation that you kind of like latch onto in a very codependent way, because the Nine of Pentacles would be in the reverse, in the challenging position. And that would be like, yeah, but Kiana, you don't even understand. Somebody that ain't been supporting me, they just so happened to hit me up out of the blue and asked me if I could, show up and, just be like, let's just say that they're doing, I don't know. Let's just say that they're doing a show and they want you just to show up and support them. Spirit is saying, this is not necessarily the weekend just to do it, because you may just be doing it for ulterior motives. You be like, yeah, but Kiana, when times get hard, like, even though I got to listen to all kind of talk and smack and it's always something attached to it, when I can't ask nobody else for money, I can always ask them for money. So it's like, I kind of feel obligated. Spirit is like, this is not the weekend to do anything out of obligation. That I can't help you there. I can't help you there. This is not the 48 hours to do anything out of obligation, because it directly, like, if you feel obligated, not because you're obligated, because this is the person that's actually been fucking showing up for you in this season of your life. No. It's, you know what? I'm only doing that because I know that if I ever hit a rough patch, you would be about the only person that I could go to without a doubt. Even though you're going to talk mad shit, I know that I'm going to be able to count on you. So let me go on and fucking show up. And then the person that's been supporting you, It's like, but what about me? And you like, can I get back to you next weekend? This is not the weekend for that kind of behavior. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I ain't doing a damn thing. If reciprocity is there, I'm there. No, for real, that's it. Right. Forget Daryl. Not for real. Forget about Daryl's ass. Baby, I'm selfish this weekend for sure. And I feel like that's like Spirit wants you to be very picky about where you're putting your energy in the next 48 hours. I feel like that there could be someone that's been pouring into your cup. This person could have some sort of unexpected adventure for you. What's the King of Wands? I mean, what's the Knight of Wands? Cosmo, what are you doing? Yeah, damn, the Emperor. I know that's right. Look, it's gonna move fast too. Somebody could already, like somebody in your community could, like someone that's been actively showing up for you could already have some plans in motion for you all. So don't allow something or someone from your past to pop up and kind of distract you from that. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. Let me see what this moon card is. Oh my. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised. The Hierophant, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Somebody's about to, like, accidentally. I got a Sagittarius that's accidentally about to be in a fulfilling relationship. You weren't even looking for it. Ooh, but the Devil is at the bottom of both decks. So Spirit is saying that, like, okay, so you might accidentally end up in a fulfilling relationship, but I'm still going to need you to consciously be mindful of not attaching to this connection from a low vibrational perspective. Because remember that devil energy is the thing that has you manifesting chaos into blessings. It's like what is supposed to be a wish fulfillment, that negative mindset snatches the life out of it. So there's definitely a need. Let me see this Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Spirit said the story's been given, Key. What is the Eight of Pentacles? It's the Moon card. The Moon card is you facing your fears, getting out of your comfort zone. And when you do that, you accidentally walk into this committed relationship that is emotional fulfillment. So your advice is to really master and work on your fears and anxiety that kind of like have you leaning towards situations that for real don't feel good, but there's a sense of obligation or a sense of it's going to pay off. And you know what I'm saying? There's something like that. Yeah, Spirit is definitely wanting you to surrender some sort of fears and anxiety. Also, I have to be the bearer of the best news for Sagittarius. If you're in this mindset, I need you to understand that I need you to surrender to the idea that you are the Empress. Okay. I need you to actively surrender to the idea that you are the Empress and you're not turning into the Empress. You are the Empress. You are just developing. But Spirit definitely needs you to surrender the fact of you thinking that you have to grow into the Empress instead of like, oh shit, the Empress is here. I've got to go and weed the garden in order to see the Empress's true form. I know that makes sense, okay? No, not right now. Y'all just, what was in that goodie bag? Sweet stuff? Okay, let me get done because we all know that once y'all get all of that pure sugar in your body, you're about to hoverboards, scooters, and all of that good stuff. So just give me a minute, okay? So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. This could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Cancer, an Aries, a Libra. Just take it as it resonates. But I do have double confirmation on that Cancerian energy. All right, Key, this mean you too. You right. You ain't never fucking lied. You ain't never lied, honey. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Y'all, I just want to let y'all know that when I go to put the timestamp, poo, I click straight on Sagittarius is to see what it's talking about. You hear me? I be trying to get my medicine too. I'm moving with my Taurus. Ooh, Fernie, get it. Get it, Fernie. Okay, and just because you be around all the time, I'll give you a bonus message. For those of you all that are moving in with someone, Spirit is saying that this is a situation that has the potential, like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to work on your insecurities to keep this thing in balance. Okay. Don't expect this to be something that's just going to be a fairy tale overnight. The Seven of Pentacles is being willing to put that work in now, understanding that the biggest payoff is later on down the road. Yeah. Once you get done tilling all the ground, making all the rows, putting all the seeds in there, watering it, yeah, you get to sit back and admire that, and that's a beautiful accomplishment. But the real payoff is when that crop has come, and that's the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Yes, Quanda's back in the house. What's up, Pooh? Thank you so much for the extra key. You're so welcome, and congrats. That's right. Thank you, Key. I needed to hear that message. Sometimes I spread myself thin as a Sag, honey, don't we all? That is definitely a Sagittarius trait. Even that young lady that woke me up last Sunday, y'all, I ended up showing up for her just because, you know, like, weird shit, honey. I can't tell you how many times I done cut somebody out and been like, "Ooh, shit, my bad. I didn't know it wasn't like that. Ooh, shit, my bad." You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's just something for us to be mindful of, and it's not something to turn off completely, because if you turn it off completely, well, then you're distancing yourself from your authenticity, and that's why it's also important for you to really learn your true capacity. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you drive a car, and ladies, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, because we are the worst about it. You know, when you be driving a car, after you drive a car for so long, you know when your car is on E and when it's on E. You know, somebody that ain't used to your car might get in here and be like, "Girl, you better put some gas in here." And you be like, "Ah, shit, now I can drop you off and get back home before and get back to the gas station before I need it." You know what I'm talking about? But you're only able to do that with the awareness of trial and error and learning the capacity of that car. So now is the season for Sagittarius to learn the capacity of you and only give from there. What's up, Keys to Lack? I love you too, girl. Oh, you so sweet. Y'all book that love reading with Key. Click that link. Please click that link, y'all. Yes, yes. But there has to be a balance. That's right. Hence why I have a Libra stellium. Ooh, my Jesus. My Jesus. Girl, you better find you a Libra best friend. You best to find you a Libra best friend. Because baby, to be a Libra is hard. To be a Libra is hard because they just want so much fair and balance, and they strive so hard for it that Pookie, well, when they done striving and it ain't been achieved, Pookie, they getting ready to like Aries energy. They gonna blow that motherfucker up. Literally, they will, like, once they try so hard to balance something out to no avail, they gonna just say fuck it and tap straight into Aries and blow it up. So find you a Libra best friend. She said, I do, my mama. Okay. So that you can see the struggles that them Libras had. Because if you got a Libra stellium, oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. I got a story that I want to tell y'all, but I'm not going to. I'm going to move right on along to Capricorn, okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for lighting that chat up. I can't wait to see who gets free questions at the end. Oh, damn, we're still in the 1 hour mark. I know that's right. 156:17. All right, Capricorn, let's tap in. Let's tap in and see, what do you need to know about your next 48 hours? Capricorn, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest to someone else. Baby, my mama said it's okay to want fairness, but your ass needs to have some confrontation. Not for real. You said that right. Capricorn rising. I know that's right. Well, let's see what you need to know. What does the Capricorn collective need to know as it pertains to their next 48 hours? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Okay, so Taurus got go the distance and clean it up, or Taurus got go the distance. You're getting clean it up with that as well. So there is some sort of expectation that needs to be cleaned up, and cleaning this expectation up, it allows you to go the distance. There's also something significant with March the 11th here. Yeah, observer. Yeah, there's something that you're not seeing clearly. You see, look at my baby. My little kitty like to sleep on my blue jeans for some reason. But anyways, there's something that you're not seeing quite clearly. So, like, I'm not the best housekeeper. I ain't never gonna lie to you about that. And sometimes, like right here is all my craft and stuff. Even though I know everything is there, I may overlook some of it and think that I don't have what I need in order more because of my lack of cleanliness, my lack of orderliness over here. So there's something that Spirit is wanting you to, because you have the material to go the distance. Like, I promise you, I could finish my album with everything over here. But if I was just to be like, go off memory, I wouldn't know that. Spirit is saying if you organize something, you clean up something, you'll see that you have the wherewithal to go the distance, but there's too much clutter around it right now. So Spirit is wanting you to stop reacting and start observing and really listening to your intuition so that you can see through this chaos and conflict, because in that chaos and conflict is a thing. Okay, it's really a thing. Like, for real, it's called ISFAT. And it is an entity. Can we talk about it? Capricorn, chaos and conflict, it is a thing. And it is an entity. It's called ISFAT. And that entity exists. And my goddess Mayat came to existence to bring order to that chaos and conflict. The two exist. Chaos exists so that Mayat can exist. Without chaos and conflict, there is no order. So to be someone that wants order and fairness and balance, you must be willing to embrace chaos and understand that through embracing chaos, that's where order is found. Okay, I have someone right now that is not like, chaos and conflict is happening, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh no. And Spirit is like, peel your ass up off the ground and clean this shit up so that you can see what resources that chaotic storm really just brought into your life. Does that make sense? I know it does. What's up, Ambassador? I was literally thinking about you when I was in the Scorpio reading. I swear I was. Okay, so let's see how this is showing up for you, Capricorn. Ace of Wands. How this is showing up for you is the Ace of Wands, a new passionate spark of creativity, a new opportunity, like a new passion, a new spark, something to get you through the finish line. You may have felt like you were losing steam. Spirit is saying, hey, clean up, really pay attention to what you're investing in right now. Clean that up and watch this and watch you see that you really do have what it takes to get you through. So I'm speaking to a Capricorn on the cusp of Sag. Justice is the first card out. The Page of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords. This is the Nine of Cups. This is going to require bravery and tenacity, but what it's taking you towards is your wish fulfillment. Is it going to require bravery and tenacity? Hell yeah. And the challenge is, but I didn't really want to clean this up. This was kind of like, I got this little thing I do when it's like, fuck it, I didn't clean the whole house, but I really don't want to clean my room. I know where everything's at. Shit, I don't know nobody come in this thing but me. All of these excuses. And so it's like, because it worked that way in the past, or because you have all of these excuses that have worked for you, that's presenting a challenge. 55. My granddaddy done woke up. Granddaddy and grandmother done woke up. Might be talking to my black ass, honey. But we have the Six of Cups here in the challenging position. And I definitely feel like that Spirit is wanting you to know that, like, if you keep on saying, but it used to be this way, or I've been doing it this way, well, then you're going to keep getting, like, you're about to get what it used to be. And you're about to get the same thing that it's always been. And I know for a fact that I'm talking to a Capricorn that is looking for something different. You're looking for something different, and that's what's on the other side. But it does require bravery and tenacity. It requires you to get out of your comfort zone. I got to be honest with you. Love your readings, Manjula. Oh, I love you. Damn, the King of Cups on the other side. I like it. And the Three of Pentacles, the collaboration, like a wish being granted in the form of a collaboration, emotional diplomacy, wise person. Like, so, this is someone that, like, whoever's on the other side of this for you, go the distance. There's a compromise. This is that energy of, like, last night I just told my dad, I'm not really a fan of the person that he married. Okay. But my love for my father is sufficient for my disdain for the person that he chose to marry. Meaning that even though I don't like the person that person is, the fact that my father loves her and that's who my father chose, I can tolerate it in a way that doesn't make me show up and ready to knock a bitch out for real. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit is saying that there is a wise compromise to be made here. Called it. Uh-huh. So on the other side, there is some sort of emotional fulfillment with possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For me as a reader, the King of Cups is Libra, Scorpio energy. There is Virgo energy that is affecting this situation, but that's because that there is a need to really tap into the wisdom of the Virgo in order to see how to really come to the solution that works for this collaboration. I have to be honest with you with clean it up and go the distance. The solution for this situation isn't just found. It's not a typical easy solution. It is a solution that's going to require some work. Okay. But it looked like you may be dealing with a divine counterpart energy here, but people are having to face their fears and get out of their comfort zone. So this could be a Libra. This could be a Gemini, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Virgo. Take it as it resonates. I do feel, let me look at that real quick, because I do see a message, like the opportunity is to receive some sort of good news from this situation. What is the good news here? What's what's MHM mean? Yes, Capricorns are very stubborn. The 9 of Wands. So this message of good news is, it does look like, I have to be honest with you, this message is definitely coming from someone that is wanting to give it another go around. I have to be honest with you. The 9 of Wands is, let's give it one more go. But it's also that guarded and wounded energy. So while this person is sending some sort of message of wanting to give it another go around, there is some compromises that are needing to be done. And I would kind of like fill this out from a very independent perspective, because like, I feel like that if you guys don't fill this out from an independent perspective, you're going to struggle making the necessary compromises. If you go in this trying to get on the same page and trying to get straight back into some sort of group thinking mindset, it's going to complicate you guys being able to make the necessary compromises from independent perspectives. And it is going to require an independent compromise from you and an independent compromise from the other person in order for this collaboration to work. So just take that as it resonates, okay? Yes, yes means yes, and I'm claiming this. I know that's right. It looks nice. It does look nice, guys. Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like that there's an opportunity to reconcile that situation. I have to be honest with you, and put some healthy structures that allow you guys to really live freely within that situation. But I can't lie, I do see somebody's got some controlling ways here. The masculine may be a tad bit controlling. Let's move forward to Aquarius. I love you all. 207.35. Let me do 45. Let me go over here so I can see who's in the running for these free questions at the end. It looks like you already earned the collective message. Oh damn, we almost at 100 thumbs up on this, y'all. Show out. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Oh, y'all make me feel loved on this good Saturday. I'm gonna change Aquarius's timestamp. I need to let my little vocal cords rest for a second. Y'all give me a second, okay? Yes, y'all have lit that chat up. There is almost 100 thumbs up. I don't know what to do with y'all. Y'all showing out. Y'all must be ready for another free questions. Y'all must be ready for another free question live. I am too, though. I am too. It looked like Spike Gunner's in at number 3. It's still loading. Devante in number 1. I'm not seeing who number 2 is. They must have kind of like fell off a little bit. Yeah, Devante and Spike Gunner still number 1 and number 2 is what it looks like. I mean, number 1 and number 3. You deserve it. Thank you so much, Devante. Thank you, Ashley. Not me in this case, at least. I know that's right. Gonna go back to the Scorpio read. Thanks for all the readings, Key. You're so welcome, Spike Gun. I love you, baby. Let's see. Let's tap in for Aquarius. Rose said yes. Let's see. Aquarius 21008. All right, Aquarius. Let's tap in and see what is it that you need to know as it pertains to your next 48 hours. What is it that the Aquarius collective needs to know as it pertains to the next 48 hours? Guys, I want to thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. That's a whole lot. It's time to go. A message in a bottle in chaos and conflict. So I definitely feel like that there could be some sort of message that's coming in that is going to let you know that it's best to leave a situation alone. There's a message that you're about to receive. This is just a side note. I am not taking that for the entire reading. But there is an Aquarius that is possibly about to receive some sort of message. And baby, Spirit wants you to take that message and recognize that that is your out. That's your exit. Get the fuck out. Things is about to hit the fan in that situation. All right, tell me in. This is for Aquarius. Just woke up too. What's up? I am Millie Bad. I can't hear you. Why can't you hear me? Can someone type in the chat and ask Millie Beth why she can't hear me? Has nothing to do with me. You so silly, Sunset Jones. Let me be a nose. Hey, Shishi. Hey, y'all. I'm wiping boogers from my ass. Still just a well. I know that's right. Good rising, baby. Glad I'm out the way, baby. I know that's right. We weren't getting ready to make that the whole message anyways. We weren't getting ready to do that. Well, shit, I ain't think so, but we might get ready to tap in on, I don't know. I am speaking to an Aquarius that already has some sort of an intuitive knowing based off of your observations that whatever it is that you was hoping was going to come to an end, baby, it's another end of story. I'm telling you, baby, it's the same story. Spirit said you're going to talk about what the fuck I told you to talk about, whether you like it or not. I do feel like that I'm speaking to an Aquarius that is like, damn, this shit really ain't going to change, is it? No, it's not. And the only way it's going to change is when you get up and make a change. And the only way for you to get up and make a change inside of this situation is to leave that shit behind. And to be poised while you're doing it. Ambassador Scorpio, I love your heart. But that is very much so a possibility. I love the color green. Your readings are awesome. Thank you, Marie. This Cosmo. Yes, this baby be on point. Oh, thank y'all so much. They talking to me and just reading the chat, baby. LOL, why would you say that? I know, right? How is this showing up for Aquarius? The Seven of Cups. This person is very chaotic. Okay, this person is confusing. Aquarius, it's got to go down as a missed opportunity, but you know this, man. You know this. You know this. Ten of Cups, the Judgment, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. You know this, man. Your advice, the Nine of Pentacles, to become independent of this situation. Please become independent of this situation. What's on the other side? Some things you'll know exactly why you had to get out of this situation when you're looking at it like this. You do not want to find out why you need to get out of this situation while you are knee deep in it. And you're going to be looking around like, oh shit, this why I should have been out of it. Oh shit, now how do I get out of it? You won't. Once you're already in it, you won't. Get out now. It's not changing. I'm telling you right now, Aquarius, it won't change. Okay? I don't give a damn. I'm saying this with love. I don't give a damn how lonely you feel when you leave this behind. Embrace the loneliness. Embrace the loneliness. But I have to be honest with you. This will be one that you will regret when it's like, fuck, how do I get out of this shit now? Because it's going to be harder. Okay? It's going to be, let me see. It's like, I don't know if you're wanting to be like, yeah, I'm going to get out. I'm going to get my lick back first, though. I'm going to leave. Don't wear a key. I hear you. I'm out of here. Fuck them. I'm out of here. But I'm going to get my lick back first. I have to be honest with you. Baby, by the time, sounds like a real doozy. And you ain't never lied. By the time you get your lick back, you're going to be looking around like, now, shit, how the fuck do I get out of this? This lick back wasn't even worth it. And it ain't. It won't be. It will not be. Spirit wants you to become independent and single of this situation here. Why is the challenge the Five of Pentacles? You may feel like you're not in a good place financially. What's Spike Gunnadan said? And don't let her get to yelling at you. Listen to your inner voice. The first go around, I learned the hard way. You ain't never lied. Who you telling? The Hanged Man is clarifying the Five of Pentacles in the challenging position. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're staying in a situation for the house, if you're staying in this, okay, I got a friend and his friend is around, so I'm not going to drop no names. I got a friend that went through an ugly divorce, okay? And in the ugly divorce, the husband did not want to give the house over to her, even though she would primarily have the children. But living in that house with that person became very uncomfortable and unhealthy. So she moved out. And in moving out, she made her like it was very uncomfortable. It wasn't like it was a comfortable move. It wasn't like she was moving into her own apartment or condo or anything like that. She was moving in with somebody else from her own house. She gave that up. But I'm getting head chills too, so somebody needs to hear me. In giving that up, what she did is she made that person recognize, okay, this is what you want? Fuck it. You can have it. And in giving that person what they wanted, they recognized, oh shit, I can't chew with all this in my mouth. And they had to spit that shit back out. And now, well, she's living in the house. If she ain't living in the house, it's by her choice. But she's still the very owner of that house. Okay? The husband is not. That's a story that some of you all need to understand. If you're trying to stay for the purpose of the house, because where I put just as much into, move out, go get your better. And if that house is for you, trust me, it'll find its way back to you. If the person they moving, so they're probably not listening. But all I'm saying is sometimes you got to take a fall to settle, and sometimes you got to take that fall so that you can become, so that sometimes the only place to look is up. Hello, make no mistake. Hello. That's right. Let me see, what's the Nine of Pentacles for the advice for Aquarius? To be independent, sovereign, and baby, just stand on your own. I'm gonna tell you right now. See, you may feel like that there's some sort of financial hardship or something like that you may experience with leaving this situation behind, but Spirit wants you to know that this is actually the makings of you elevating into divine masculine, divine feminine energy. This is the making of yours. Like, this is, like, what did they call it? This is you being ushered into your divine energy. This is you being ushered into your authentic blessings. I have to be honest with you. But Spirit wants you to get in the driver's seat and to remain independent and sovereign of this situation. There's too much chaos around this shit. It's too much. It's a never-ending story of a motherfucker not knowing how to act. All right, so this could be a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces. Take it as maybe a Leo. Take it as it resonates. When it's for you, it's for you. That's right. Right. Leave that shit be. That's right. What's up, Rich M? What's up, lovely chat? What's up? Whew. All right, y'all. We get into Pisces and then the collective, and then I'll do those free questions for whoever has that purple crown beside your name. Good. Yay. Good. Good. I was just reading the email. Dang, I joined late. That's okay. She. What's up, Star Lover? And once the ancestors get it, baby, listen. Come on, tell them, Pooh. Y'all, I'm gonna turn this camera off for a second. I done moved around so much. I done squished this little cushion up off this seat, and it's uncomfortable. Y'all give me just a couple of seconds, okay? Y'all, I swear I have a frugal mind. I have got to do better about that. Because I don't know why the hell I would have bought this little cheap ass $35 chair. When I bought this chair, I knew there was a way better chair on, and it was on sale. It was like $150 chair. And I was like, I'm not gonna spend that much money on a chair. I'm gonna buy this chair right here and then go do this for the kids. Y'all, I have got to stop doing that. Because it's my ass that suffers the consequence every. And it's not even like a scarcity mindset. It just be, I be trying to, like, I don't know. My children, they really don't recognize how much they have changed my life. And I just love the spoiling little shit kids. But I should have bought myself a better chair. I am going to buy myself a better chair because this ain't it. Let's get into Pisces, y'all. Them cheering, they do it to us, y'all. It's the cheering. It's the cheering. But I miss Preston, the Virgo who's married. Y'all, guess what? I seen his wife at the store yesterday, and she was trying to invite me. She terrorizing her city, y'all. Sunset Jones, do you have a wish list? I do. It's down in the but a chair is not on it. I should probably add a chair to it. But the wish list should be down in the description box below. And it's so out of date. I need to update it because the cards that I have is out of this world. Like, we was cool once upon a time. We was all fine, taking trips and all. I cannot with you, she. Okay, I'm getting ready to do Pisces, baby. I know you up in here. Alexandra, I'm getting ready to do you right now, Pooh. I know you've been waiting for a long time. Yeah, she is something else, y'all. We love us some she over here. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Pisces? At 2 minutes and 2 hours, 2 minutes, nothing, in 24 seconds and 24. Pisces, 2:24:24. Take that as it resonates. Rich M said, Pisces tribe. Nikita said, I'm here working and listening. I know that's right, Nikita. You should be number one, ain't you, girl? Now, Divine K got that ass today. Divine Tay been in the chat. Yeah, Divine Tay been in the chat, honey. Let me see. Let me go ahead and jump in. I left and somebody knocked you off. What? Let me see. That can't be true. It's low Pisces. It's got a load. For some reason I'm delayed on this side. Let me jump in and do Pisces. It's like yeah, they did knock you off too. It was Sunset Jones. Yeah, me. Oh no. How do I do that, my bad. You been in here talking poo. That ain't your bad. You talking. All right, Pisces, let's jump in. Let's see. What's the energy? What is it that you need to know as it pertains to your 48 hours? What is it that you need to know as it pertains to your next 48? Pisces, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. You guys have made this Saturday a beautiful day. Ooh, 3 people now have gotten go the distance. And I know it was Taurus. Now it's you, and I can't remember the other person. But Pisces, you have go the distance with flexibility at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that this is the same message that was coming through for Taurus. So Pisces, you can be highly affected by Taurus. But I definitely want you to know that if you're willing to be flexible, there is a situation that is nearing the finish line. You can see this thing through to completion. You can have the 10 of Cups in that. Oh no, does Pisces want the tea on my baby? Let me see. Quanda's up in here. Let me see. All right, Taurus. I mean, damn, could be definitely affected by Taurus, Pisces, but Pisces, there's something that you need him to speak. Okay. I want you to know that okay, so a lot is going on right now. If I'm just going based off of my feeling, Pisces, a lot is going on. When no matter how uncomfortable it is, you're going to have to speak your truth, my love. Speaking your truth is the very thing that's going to get you across the finish line. Speaking your truth is going to give you an opportunity to hear why you have become rigid, because Pisces is one of my more flexible signs, if I'm going to be honest with you. Pisces is very flexible, a little too flexible if you ask me. So Pisces, with you showing up as someone that is possibly showing up as a little rigid, Spirit is saying you're needing to speak your truth in order to get to that finish line. And when you speak your truth, it's going to help you see how holding that truth in has taken away your flexibility. It doesn't allow you to expand. Y'all, there's this one nasty person, and it just so happens like they really do give people a bad rap, for real. They give people of their culture a nasty bad rap. I have to be honest. I have asked this one man, because sometimes my children like to throw their water balloons into the street. And this man, for some reason, he pulls all the way up on the curb to drive. He lives 3 houses up. He'll pull all the way up, damn near to the curb, just to drive straight. I have asked him nicely. I have threatened. I have asked nicely. I have threatened the man with calling the neighborhood association, and I don't even do that shit. But just to be a flat out nasty, angry somebody really wants me to tap into my immature side and take my kitty litter box and put it. The trash from my kitty litter box and put it on their porch. That's really how I feel. So Pisces, with that coming up in your reading, you may feel led, like, you know what, Kiana, I can't speak my truth. Because if I speak my truth, then I'm going to get ugly and low vibrational. And Spirit is saying you won't get ugly and low vibrational because you have the awareness that it has the potential to get there. And Spirit wants you to show some restraint. Speak your truth, show some restraint, and then watch the situation transform. I'm watching a big ass orange butterfly. It's one of them monarch, like it's got the black and the orange. It's beautiful. So take that as it resonates, okay? Take that as it resonates. Why would he do that? Like, for real? Because, for real, they lucky I'm on the internet, because y'all, believe it or not, I filter the shit out of myself on these people's internet. Because some of y'all just wouldn't like my raw form. It can get a little offensive sometimes. Yours, honey, mine be on, like, mine be like, put me in the game, coach. I got you. Put me in the game. And I'd be like, baby, that's not this kind of game. Chill down. Let me see. How does this show up for Pisces, Spirit? How does this truly show up for Pisces? Let me get my head back in the game. It could be an Aries. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. The Aries card came out first, and then that Sag energy is saying that, there is this energy of needing to, like, you're showing up needing to acquire some sort of internal balance. The Eight of Pentacles, the opportunity is that self-development. See, take this shit back to when I was going through the channeled message and I was saying that you're needing to speak something, because in speaking something, speaking your truth, even though you fear you may go off the handle, you are actually going to learn something about yourself. Sag, be Sag. And yeah, I'm on Sag all day, every day. With a little bit of Cancer, and for real, it's more Cancer than y'all recognize. The Three of Cups is in the challenging position. The Ace of Pentacles is in your advice, and diplomacy is on the other side. I need clarity. What's the Three of Cups in the challenging position for? We can't even put this on them white men. We can't do that. It is definitely not that. My neighbor, right? I have a very diverse neighborhood. I've got a Caucasian neighbor here. I've got a Latino neighbor here. Black neighbors straight across the street from me. So we have a very diverse neighborhood. And I love them all. You know what I'm saying? I have all kind of children in my yard. I love people. I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. I love people. I love to understand different cultures. So, like, even if I have a gripe with one person from that culture, and I still love that culture. Okay. I still love, like, I'm be honest with you, my best friend is Latino. And I love that culture. But baby, that culture is not really the best at driving. Oops, I said it on the motherfucking internet. I'm just going to be honest with you. That culture is not that good. Well, she's Puerto Rican. And there's a big difference between Puerto Ricans and then Mexicans. I don't even know what to call them. I don't know. Is that what you call them? Mexicans? Latinos? I prefer to call them Latinos. I don't want to offend nobody. But the people that come from the Latino culture that is connected to America, but we got to work on their driving skills, especially the ones where I'm at. They drive very reckless. And it's probably because they do a lot of drinking, at least in my neighborhood. Spirit, I as a Sagittarius, I need to shut up. And that's the wife. She don't do it though. Why is the Three of Cups in the challenging position for Pisces? Ding dong ditching. Damn. The challenge, the reason why the Three of Cups is in the challenging position is because, well, when I say go the distance and be flexible, Pisces, there's something you're leaving behind. There's just a more diplomatic approach to it. And I do feel like that the challenge here is that you do desire to reconcile this situation. But this is over. It's not getting an opportunity for a rebirth here. This is a situation that is over. And I do see that this is a situation that you are wanting to heal. But Spirit is saying there's something so much more, something so much better, something that's more in alignment with you. It's a new opportunity up ahead. And the universe does want you to explore that. Yeah, Spirit, yes, Ace of Swords. It's over. I didn't even see the Ten of Swords. All I seen is that Six of Swords. Spirit is, even though you're wanting to heal this, Spirit needs you to move on to calmer waters. This is a situation that is over. what is this King of Cups for what's on the other side? I do feel like this is a fated, destined encounter. This is your match. This person is your energetic match, but it's on the other side. It's not where you're at. And the challenge for Pisces in the next 48 hours is staying in that driver's seat and stay moving forward, because there could be an Aquarius, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, possibly a Scorpio or a Libra, that you're wanting to, like if you had it your way, why can't I just fix that situation? That whatever's taking place in that situation, the frequency has been altered. And whatever the altering of the frequency is, it actually gave you a leg up to acquire this brand new Mario coin that actually brings you in a fated lover that is actually your divine match. And there's victory and success there. And it's like it's wish fulfillment. I've got Temperance, the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. This is like some sort of past life soulmate, but this person is only on the other side of you closing this up. Okay. So take that as it resonates. But that's what I got for you for your next 48 hours, Pisces. Now, intermission, I'm going to the bathroom. I am about to explode. I'm going to the bathroom, and then I'm coming back for the collective message. And then the questions for those that have the purple star beside your name. Okay. Ooh, I cannot get off of this internet fast enough to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. It is. Y'all, my babies wanted some ice cream, so I stole a spoon while I was in transition. What's up, y'all? What's up? Okay, so I think last time what I did is I answered the questions and then I did the collective. That's what I'm going to do. So number 1 is Devante. Number 2 is Nikita. And number 3 is Sunset Jones. So Those are the three. And if those three are not present at this time, the runner-up is Spike Gunna. So number one is Divine Tay. Number two is Nikita. And number three is Sunset Jones. Do I have all three of you all present? I was holding it. Sure don't. He had a baby on me and did the most. I can't wait for him to move back. I'm going to be with another man just so he can see what tea I have. I know that's right. I cannot stand you, girl. I wish I could show y'all videos. It was funny. You are childish, girl. He was mad when I got back. I think that's why he ghosted me when he left. You are silly. Okay, so the only one we missing is Divine Tate and left. Dang, she was number one. Divine Tate was up in here. She might have left because I said I was gonna do the collective message first. Oh no, she does. Okay, y'all go ahead and drop y'all's questions. Divine Tate, you first, and then Nikita, and then Sunset Jones, and then the collective message at the end. I'm waiting on you, Divine Tay. Ooh, shoot. Y'all look like y'all ready to start y'all's day now. Don't you fall off that bench, Cosmo? Uh-huh. Y'all, Cosmo done got so big. Y'all want to see, no, I'm here. I know. Drop your question. Let me put it. Drop your question. If you was one of the top three, please drop your question, and I'm just going to answer it upon me seeing it. If you have, okay, I'm here. But if you want to, no, girl, Sunset Jones, drop your question. Baby, I will get with Spike Gunna. Baby, Spike Gunna knows I got Spike Gunna. But we not going to pass you by just so I can do a favor, baby. I can do a favor without passing nobody over. Look how big Cosmo done got y'all. Look how big. I love when he purrs. I do. He purrs like, bitch, put me down. You want me to leave you alone? Can I hold you? Y'all, Cosmo, I swear, has been the best thing that happened to my house lately. You so welcome, Sunset Jones. Divine Tay, what does the divine need me to do spiritually? All right, Spirit, what is Divine Tay's spiritual message at this time? What is the spiritual message coming through for Divine Tay? He did get big. Now he did, didn't he? This is Divine Tay. Guys, there's a spiritual message. I mean, a collective message at the end. Spirit, this is for Divine Tay for being the number one chatter in the comments. What is the spiritual message that you need Divine Tay to have at this time? So we have 1818 willpower. Divine Tay, you may need to watch Libra's reading. I'm not sure where Libra falls at in your birth chart, but as soon as I seen that, I literally got Libra energy. It says, wow, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. Spirit, what did you ask me? What do you need to know right now? No. Divine Tay said, what does the divine need you to do spiritually. Spirit needs you to get into the mindset of being prosperous, understanding, Spirit needs you to continue striving to go move forward with this go-getter mentality and release some sort of negative mindset over the circumstance. So circumstances are ending, but they're ending so that you can take advantage of better ones. And Spirit needs you to get in the mindset of being like, you know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Fuck it. That's ending. I'm going with it. Devante, that when I said, when I was talking to, I think it was Alexandria earlier, I'm assuming that what I said kind of hit for you too. Uh-oh. Let me get to the comments. I know, right? He's so loving. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. You have to get out of your head. Like, you have to stop. There's some sort of overthinking that you're doing that is restricting your movement. So you have the Eight of Swords in the Chariot. Things are not moving forward for you because of the mindset that's going along with it. So Spirit is needing you to get in some sort of go-getter mindset and be optimistic about whatever's ending in your life. It's not happening against you. It is literally happening for you so that you can lighten your load and move forward and get moving in the right direction. Okay? But I do feel like that there is some sort of destructive mindset that gets in the way of destiny unfolding around you. Do you understand that? Does that make sense for you, Devante? Nikita, you can go ahead and draw. Okay, there's your question. Nikita said, what is the next thing coming in love? I have to revisit it. Thank you, love. You're so welcome. All right, so Nikita, yes, sunset. All right, Nikita said, what is the next thing coming in love? What's the next thing coming towards Nikita in love, Spirit? What's coming towards Nikita in love? What is coming towards Nikita in love? What is coming towards Nikita in love? Oh, retreat. So it does look like that there is. So what's the next thing coming in love? A time alone. Time to just really sit with yourself and recharge and really become clear on which direction you really want to head in. I do feel like that as far as your love energy as of right now, it gives off a very confusing back and forth energy. So what's next as far as like if the divine was to have the divine's way, and the divine usually does, is for you to take a little season to be alone and to really sit with yourself and really recharge, to disembark, to strip yourself of anybody else's energetic frequencies and really becoming more in alignment to understanding what your own energetic frequency is, so that when other people's energies begin to affect you, you have a better understanding of, oh shit, this ain't my energy, so I'll be damned if I'm getting ready to take it on for me. You see what I'm saying? What's up, KG? Cancer, so accurate. My baby was born at 4:44. Wow. Okay, Sunset Jones, you're right after Nikita. Okay, so whenever you come back to the live, just know that you're after Nikita's question. Let's see, Spirit. Give me more for Nikita. What's next in love for Nikita? Why does she have retreat? The Eight of Cups, yes. There's emotional baggage that Spirit is needing you to spend some time addressing and walking away from, because it's absolutely still affecting your love life. So the universe is saying before they bring you the one for you, and before they even give the approval for the one for you to start to develop that partnership, Spirit is needing you to spend some time in solitude with yourself so that you can address some emotional baggage that is blocking your forward movement here. All right. Sunset Jones, your question was, it's going to open you. Oh, also, Nikita, that will open you up to so much possibilities. Okay. That's going to be the thing that opens you up to so much possibilities because you're going to be able to move more confidently. Okay. All right. Sunset Jones said, I'm still here. And then your question was, oh, look at him like a little plush toy. Him is. So for my question, what do you need to know right now? Sunset Jones wants to know. What does Sunset Jones need to know right now? I don't know, Sunset Jones. There could be something significant about pink. I ordered a deck, a pink tarot deck, just for me to match up with this one. And I almost a few minutes ago, I was like, I did think it all the way, thought it through. It wasn't a half thought. I was like, damn, I wish I had a reason to use my pink cards. And then when I was reading your question and trying to figure out where I was going, Spirit said, this is your reason. So there could be something significant with pink, honey. I don't know. Amen. Okay, Nikita, that helped you. Perfect. I love you, girl. Why you sound like my mirror over there, Tay? What you mean? Oh, Tay being your mirror. I felt that. I felt that. I know need time alone. This relationship had too much drama on the other person's side. I know that's right. I know that's right, Tay. Let me see, Spirit. What is it that you need Sunset Jones to know right now? What is it that you want to say to Sunset Jones right now, Spirit? Okay, so we have Street Lamp. You'll find the guidance you need to resolve your mystery soon. Use discernment to talk and protect yourself. So Spirit, okay, so right now what Spirit needs you to know is that in order for you to get in order for you to receive the answers that you're seeking, you need to think about the street light, okay? You don't control when that thing turns on. You do not control when it turns off. It is on an automatic timer. So you need to go about your everyday life and come up with a structure that makes sense for you and allow yourself to be in flow with that, because the universe is actually speaking to you. Like your intuition should be like, the fact that you're asking me for clarity is actually surprising because your intuition should be completely open right now. But that just lets me know that there's some resistance. It's like, you're never really going to be finding a child that's sitting there waiting unless their sibling is having more fun than them and their sibling won't play with them. So they're sitting there waiting, tapping their foot, waiting on the street light to turn on. So yeah, I bet you that friend ain't going to be able to distract you from playing with my ass now, because we're going to have to go in. And if you don't play with me at home, well, you already know mama's going to put us in the bed. So yeah, let me wait for this street light to come on. Like, that's literally the only mentality that is waiting for the street lights to come on. Everybody else is just having fun while they can, because they know when the street lights come on, you better get your ass inside. And I kind of feel like that you're finding yourself in the mindset of constantly like maybe waiting on the street post to come on because you're not really having fun out here playing, and the fun that you want to have is over here, and you only have access to that when the street lights go off. Spirit is saying you have to switch it up. You so welcome, baby. Does that make sense for you, Sunset Jones? One of my favorite colors is pink. When I need to self-love more, I wear pink. Okay. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Sunset Jones. What's going on with the street lamp? Yes, a lot. Don't worry, because I was the child that couldn't wait for the street light to come on because my sister didn't think I was cool enough to play with me. She wanted to play with the other kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely waiting. Look, we have the Eight of Cups in the Moon card. So I have to be honest with you. You're waiting on the perfect moment to sit down and really, like, you're waiting on the perfect moment to really do the healing. It's like, but you think healing is supposed to look this way. You think that the completion is supposed to feel a certain way and all of that good stuff. And because it's not, you thinking that progress isn't really happening. And progress is happening, but it is going to require you to embrace each new level of uncomfortableness. Okay. Like, don't lock up at the, like, once you unlock a new level of uncomfortableness, it doesn't mean to lock up and shut down again. You have to continue to proceed forward. There is no right time. There is no perfect time. Well, I can't lie. The right time and the perfect time is right now, Pookie. Stop waiting on the street lights to come on to say, now you can rest or now you can heal. The right time is to do it right motherfucking now. Does that make sense, baby? I know it does, because we have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. It's like, yeah, but Kiana, if I kind of like choose, like if I kind of like stop waiting on the time and just let it happen, then I might randomly get sad. Spirit is like, okay, cool. And you might just randomly find your divine right there to comfort you, whereas you feel like you lack support. But Spirit is saying you lack support because you won't open yourself up to actually receive the support you need. You are kind of controlling what you think the support is supposed to look like. Yeah, a personal reading is very much needed. I love you, Pooh. I love you, Pooh. I hope that helps you. I love y'all. I swear I love y'all's energy. All right, so let's go in for the collective reading. I love you more. It really did more than you know. Perfect. That's what matters. Perfect. Let's move in for the collective. Let me remember the timestamp this time. So 2:58:05. Damn, 3 hours. Y'all know I love y'all. Where are we going? Let's do this. Let's do this. No, let's not do that. Let's do this. What's going on for my collective, Spirit? What is currently affecting my collective? What is currently going on? 3 on 3. Thank you so much. You so welcome. I tried to give my turn away, and Spirit said, no, ma'am. Hey, no, ma'am, not today. You needed that. 3 p.m., 3 hours, third person. Wow. Yes, I love you too, Devante. Yes, I love y'all for real. Let's see, Spirit, what is the energy that is currently affecting my collective? How can I show up and be a friend for those that feel like that they're still looking for a little something beyond what came through in their individual zodiac sign? What is it that we can offer them here, Spirit? What's going on? So we have confusion, confession, and distracted. Ooh, Lord, stressed. So someone is unclear, uncertain about some sort of confession. So it's almost like there's some sort of confession that's coming in your way, and it is unveiling some things. And it's almost like with this revelation, it leaves you more confused than it leaves you more confused than where you started. I have to be honest with you. The confession is a distraction from the clarity that you already had. So if you went into a situation and you already was positive on what you was going to do with that situation, and then someone came forward and offered you some sort of confession, and that confession kind of now leaves you in a state of confusion, Spirit is saying, Ha, ding, light. That's the distraction. That's the thing that has got to go at this time. That is the thing that is murking up your vision. That's the thing that's creating turbulence on your path, on your journey. Someone is allowing some sort of confession to change everything, and it's delaying something that you already know that is what offers you stability. Let me see, Spirit. Where is this confession coming from? For my collective, where is this confession coming from? The King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. For me as a reader, this is Aquarius, Capricorn energy. There's definitely a King of Swords coming in fast. It's like this person feels like that if they don't confess this now, then they miss their shot. So someone is definitely coming in pretty fast to make some sort of confession. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Three of Swords, this person is like this, the thought of them not making this confession at this time scares them because they feel like that they'll have to call this a loss. The Seven of Pentacles, and they won't be able to reap the rewards from their efforts. So they're like, fuck it. It's either confess now and take a chance, or if I don't, I definitely ain't going to reap any rewards from this situation. So fuck it, it's time to make a confession. And I feel like that when this person makes this confession, it absolutely has the potential to kind of like make this situation a little bit more confusing than it has to be. Do you think I want you to roll that through here right now? No, I want you to wait. Like kickstand, drop it right there. Thank you. Y'all give me a second. Here, child, here. You are welcome. And don't leave that in the yard or the trampoline. No, that's a no. Y'all, I made the mistake and gave my babies a whole bunch of party streamers yesterday. They wanted to throw a party in the house. Now they are trying to take it outside. Okay, so let me see. Why does this confession bring about confusion for my collective? Why does this confession bring about confusion for my collective? The Knight of Swords, damn, because it's a lot at once. It's a lot at once. The Four of Pentacles. And because you to be honest, I have to be honest with you, you do hold on to this little energy to work with this. You do. It's like, why does it bring about confusion? It's because it's a lot to handle. There was already a small piece of you that was holding out hope for this situation. And it's like, whatever this confession is, it gives you some sort of hope that, well, maybe the worst is over. What is this confession distracting my collective from? Whether my collective knows it or not, what does this confession have the potential to distract my collective from? The Six of Swords, a place of calm. Reaching a place of calm. It has the potential to distract you from moving on to calmer waters, from walking the fuck away from their ass. Let's just call it what it is. Let me watch my mouth. I'm sorry. This person's confession is to distract you from going towards a place of calm. I also want to throw it out there. Not only are you moving away from conflict and strife and moving on to calmer waters, you're walking away from the Eight of Cups, walking towards the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. So this confession definitely has the potential to distract you from walking your destined path that will take you towards your soulmate. And that's the truth. That's the truth. So this is definitely like this person has the potential to distract you from a journey that is meant to like build you up. The strength card is all about that internal strength, that confidence, strength, courage, and wisdom. So like this confession is really to throw you off your game. Who is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? I just need to know. What are they confessing? Because if it's the feelings, Pookie, I know you fucking lying. What is this person confessing? The Seven of Wands. But I swear it is so best for you to keep on walking because this person, like what they're confessing as a last ditch effort, because it's like, shit, if I don't confess it, I may not reap the benefits of this situation. So fuck it. Let me just confess it. This person is going to confess like the low, like basically they're going to basically be telling you like, I know I was, yeah, shit, I don't know. The devil card, that's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? This person could have addictions. Basically this person is going to be confessing, yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. I know I did that and I was wrong and I'm sorry. Like if this person cheated on you, they finally get ready to be like, yes, I had sex with Rebecca. I know it was wrong. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Can we move forward now? If this person stole some money, they're going to be like, yes, I went into the account and I spent the money without your permission. I'm so sorry, collective. Can we please now move forward? I will pay you back. Like they're just like, I don't want to say they're justifying, but the Seven of Wands is they're defending their toxic choices. Like they're explaining why they made these toxic ass choices in the past, in hopes that that will stop you from walking away, in hopes that that will at least cause you to fight for clarity. And this person feels like as long as you're fighting for clarity, as long as you're fighting, then you're in it. And they still have a chance to win it. The fuck? I cannot. What is the advice for my collective as it pertains to what came out here? What is the advice? What is the advice as it pertains to the confession? And then what is the advice as it pertains to walking away? What is the advice as it pertains to walking away? The Ten of Cups. Your true happiness is in walking away. Your true happiness is in walking away, okay? There's definitely some sort of healthy celebration. There's going to be something worthy of celebrating up ahead. Now, your advice as it pertains to the confession is supposed to be an ego boost. Not the big head. It's not supposed to give you the big head so that you can't fit through the door jam. No. But it is supposed to give you some sort of confidence boost that lets you know, no matter what type of behavior was like, let's just say that you was one of those people that overgave to try to get this person to see just how valuable you was. But because this person was not affirming that, you began to feel like, well, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe what I'm offering isn't that good. Spirit is saying that this confession is to come to counteract that mindset that you began to believe in the midst of this connection. Okay. So Spirit is saying, let's just say that this person started to nitpick you in the bedroom. Let's just say, okay. Let's just say that this person started to be like, yeah, you don't do his thing like you used to do no more. Dang, let's just say that they was nitpicking the bedroom action. And it started to take a wear on your confidence. And then this person cheated. And then maybe you started to justify this person cheating because you wasn't, well, they did say I wasn't doing this in the bedroom and all this good shit. This person is coming back with this confession so that you can recognize that bullshit ass mentality that you allowed this person to put in you so that you can flush it and no longer stand in it. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that you can become independent of that burden. You can put that burden down. Like there is some sort of words. There's something that happened in a conflict, and you've been kind of carrying that burden around. This person coming back with this confession allows you to put that burden down and to become independent of that situation. Yes. Why would I know that? So this could be as it pertains to a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Leo. Just take it as it resonates, guys. But that's what I got for you. I'm actually about to go outside with these children. So I hope that this message was able to offer you all some clarity and guidance. If so, I would thoroughly appreciate that thumbs up down below. I love you.